Alexa, play. Hello.
Good morning,
Good
Ninja.
morning, good morning, my QJ. Oh, because I was up all night.
Get your coffee on. You was
I
up.
did.
Oh, you in
I'm
the,
on my first cup. I'm on my first cup of coffee right now.
what you in them streets, in these TikTok streets, or you was just out hanging out,
No, I mean, wait, no, no, I know what.
having fun?
Oh, QJ, and let me ask you, come on, R&B Stoner. Have you ever just got off a live and just felt like shit afterwards? Like you did a live, and then I guess if I think I pick up people's energies.
uh, I think you've listened to me being in the lab and felt like shit afterwards. Yep, I'm pretty sure you was there. How about that?
He's so stupid.
Yeah, yeah, pretty sure you was there. Yeah, so
Right,
yeah,
but I mean, okay, but that had
you
to do with you, though. What I'm saying, that had to do with you. But when something that had nothing to do with you, and you just felt like you just picked up their energy.
man, dog. I just don't like TikTok. I like some of the people that I have met on TikTok. Like I
Right,
never was. I'm not an internet person.
I
Like
know.
I'm just a person that I'm a regular friend. I'm a
Right,
regular good
you
person
come
to
on here just
people
to
that I
have a
like.
conversation and have fun. It's not
You know what I'm
about
saying? So
clicks,
yeah,
views,
I'm
and
not
money to money and all that other
none of
bullshit that
that.
goes
And
on.
like when y'all hear me go live, and y'all know I said I ain't going live. It's gonna be a cold day in hell before I go live again. Um, I go live because I enjoy the people that fuck with me. I don't go live because I make money off this shit. I
Right, and
make money off my business. Like
right,
this
work.
shit, this shit don't mean nothing to me.
I
Like
know.
I met some good people, and I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate the good people that I have met. But
Give me a second, Hayden. Go ahead.
the rest of TikTok, they ain't shit.
And,
I'm
and it's
sorry, like,
but it's because I even yesterday, like, and then people in the we're having a conversation. People in the comments like, "Slow down, we're trying to listen, we're trying to listen." I'm like, "Well, this conversation ain't for y'all. This can't be." You just eavesdropping on
yeah,
the conversation. I'm having a conversation with the people in the panel. Y'all just down there being nosy. So I don't need to slow
yeah.
down
Like
for you. It's not a
I
TV
kind
show.
of came in yesterday, and it was like I came in part of because my ass just be in the hallway,
Right.
and I saw part. I heard part of your conversation. Then when I came back through, I seen the look on your face, and it was like,
I was in a mood. I
what
was in a
the
mood
fuck?
yesterday. I was in a mood. You know what? Because I just I don't like people assume me. I know they do it with you too, right? They just assume they know you.
Nah, for sure,
I
most
hate that
definitely.
shit. Like, that should be bothering me. Or they think for me, or they could, oh, you know what Q's saying is, and what Q means is. And you're like, but you're not Q, so how you know what Q is saying? I can talk for myself, and I'm an adult. I don't know. I was in a mood
Yeah,
yesterday. I definitely was in a mood yesterday because it was just the way that I guess I definitely was in a mood yesterday because it was just the way that, like I said, I think it was people's energies kind of attached to me. And so I was in a mood all day long yesterday, and then I took my mother out though, so that was a good thing. We went to a fashion show, and then I took my mother out though, so that was a good thing. We went to a fashion show at the YMCA, so a bunch of older people. And let me tell you, ladies were like 93, 94 years old, just walking around with their high heels on. Like, these bitches is awesome. I'm gonna post a video later, because I couldn't believe. I'm like, I said, this 30-year-old's on. I said, there's 30-year-olds on here complaining but not going out their house. And then you got these 90-year-old women outside still walking around with their high heels on looking
man,
fine as
look
hell.
here, man. I'm telling you, one of my neighbors,
Mm-hmm.
she is 92.
See?
Man, this lady get out the house every day,
Mm-hmm.
3 times a day. And the only reason I know this, cause when I don't got to go do my jobs, I open my blinds in my master bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Her ass get up and walk up and down the street
Look at
every
that.
day, 3 times a day.
And she how old?
92.
Look at that. Look at that shit.
Be getting it. I met this lady, and
That's what makes her
this was
young.
about, look, this was about shit, it been about 5 years now. About 5 years. I met this black lady. Um in a older people community. Like in Georgia, I don't know how it is in the other state, but we
No,
got
they
these
just
communities
they have. That's where my
where
mother lives. She lives in a senior
they
community.
they not like old folks homes. They
Right,
just
right,
older community,
right. Like
like where people
55 and
still
over.
active and
You're a certain
shit.
age to live there.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta be
Hmm.
over 62. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And these folks still active. Man, this lady was
Yeah,
87. I
they
would have
are active. They're more
told
active
you
than
she
we
lied to me.
are.
She look, man, this lady look like she about 50.
Yep.
She still driving her car and everything.
Still and driving on top of
Look,
and they
look.
driving. And they
Hey,
don't be driving
hey,
these little ass
I'm talking
cars
about she
either.
was look, I'm in that look, I'm in there doing the estimate and she was like, how long is it gonna take, Mr. Q? I was like, I'll be done in about in less than a minute. And she walked down the steps with me, got in her Benz and
Look
bent the
at
corner. I was like, all right now. I ain't
that.
there. Like I was,
I mean, tell you that these baby boomers, they know exactly how to be living because I think they're so used to just being. They've been working forever, and they don't. I mean, that's you got to get up and keep on moving. I think that when it's the people who want to retire at 35 years old and then don't do shit but be on the fucking internet all goddamn day and night, those are the ones that are sickly that are gonna pass away early because they're not going outside and getting some fresh air and walking and
man, you
moving
can't
around.
look, man.
Look,
Even if I ever, you know what I'm saying, if I get to the point, well, I don't think if when I get to the point where I make enough money, I don't want to stop work.
right.
Like I can't just be chilling.
Right. Do nothing.
I can't. No, I can't do that. I don't.
I got too much energy for that shit too. I can't just see that.
Yeah, I'm
My
not
fa-
that type of person. Like I
no,
need
I'm
shit
not
to
either.
do.
I'm not either. My father retired when he was 50 from he used to drive trains for the city. And he retired when he was 50 and he went back and went to work back again and had a second career. You know what I'm saying? Or everybody like because he couldn't know how to he stayed home for maybe about 2 weeks and he was like, yeah, I'm going back to work. Because he didn't know my mother was the same way too. They retired early, but they went back to work. They just couldn't stay at home. They needed to keep on moving. I mean, there's nothing wrong with working. There's nothing wrong
Look,
with
my old my dad his older brother, his oldest brother, um he lived right up the street from me. You know what I'm saying?
wow.
I ain't even know he lived up the street when I moved over here
Really?
13 years ago.
Oh, that's a
No,
good.
I had no idea. Like because he like the Jones side of the family is the side of the family that was born and raised in the A. So the
Mm,
Jones side of the family is here. My daddy's side of the family, they all not here.
got it.
Like my
Okay.
daddy here and one of my uncles here. That's it. I got a cousin that done moved up here, but it really just been my daddy and my uncle, and that's
Let me
it.
tell
But
you
I
how
didn't
much I
know what
love your
my uncle
accent.
was, huh?
Let me tell you how much I love your accent. I know you don't think you got
It,
that.
it,
My dad, my dad.
it and you know so like my uncle like he had when I moved up here 13 years ago,
How old is your
he was
uncle?
like shit. Okay, so I'm 47. That mean my daddy 69 and my uncle
Oh, daddy's young then.
73.
That's young.
He's my uncle 73.
That's
My
still
uncle
young.
went back to my uncle went back to work. He
Did
don't
he?
like sitting at the house. He
See,
don't like sitting
that's
at the
why
house.
he's 73. He gonna live to be 104. Look, because he out there working. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, Uncle.
Yeah. He ain't with that.
What do
Yeah,
you think that
he
comes
ain't
from?
with
You think
that.
that comes from us working early? Like how long? When did you have your first job, Q?
Ooh, at 13?
Right, me too. Probably a little bit
Yeah,
early. I remember I had a paper route. That was my first job. I had a paper route, and I would
I
deliver newspapers.
know like where I used to get my hair cut at, right?
Hmm.
Um the owners of the shop, I don't know what people see in me. I've never figured this out to this day. Like to this day, I ain't telling you no lie. I'm not bragging or nothing. People see something in me that I don't see.
Well, it's your energy. You have an
The
amazing energy.
dude, he was like, I give you $50 if you
That's a
come in
lot.
here on the weekend. Yeah, this was in the '90s
And
now.
I'm about to say $50 is
Like,
a lot for a weekend.
like, look,
For a 13-year-old, how old you say you were?
after I got out of school, I had to catch the mother to the barber shop. It was one of the
Oh, you had
first
to take the
barber
train.
and
Look at that.
beauty
And you were taking
shops.
the train by yourself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was one of the first barber and beauty shops back in the day. So you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It had a salon in there. And all I had to do was make sure I swept up the floors and in the back where they did the shampoo, replace all the products. And for the barbers, they use some shit called barber saw to clean all the combs and the brushes and
Okay.
the shit. They used to
Yeah.
put that, and I always had to make sure everything was straight, and I just had to
Oh.
clean. They look, they brought me lunch. They brought me lunch, and I got a free haircut every
Mm.
week.
And
Every
fifty
week they
dollars.
gave and $50. Yeah, that's what they gave me.
And that's not
And,
what you said.
and
How old you were? 13 years old?
yeah, like after
You speak
school,
for a
after
13
school
year
on
old.
Friday, I had to go over there, and then some days somebody take me home. Some days I called the bus back home. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's nighttime. They were looking out for me. You know what I'm
Right. Of
saying?
course, you still, I
And
mean, that's
then,
still young, right?
on Saturday mornings, I usually have to get up and catch the train at like 5 in the morning because somebody was gonna be there at like 5:30 or 6 o'clock, and I would have to be there before they got there. I used to be outside cold,
And look, that is
like
amazing that you were able
because
to take
because
that
they
train
got
by
there late
yourself.
because they adults. They been drinking at night. I ain't
Hmm.
thinking about this. I ain't thinking about this as a child.
Right.
I think about this now that I'm an adult and I know what the fuck adults do on Friday night. We get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So they coming there late. I've been sitting on the stoop, cold as fuck,
Oh,
for
cold.
about 30 minutes, and then go on in there, clean up everything. Hey, clean up everything. Hey, we get
I'm
some
pretty sure you were
food,
so proud of yourself too.
and then after that, you in school in Atlanta.
Well, let me ask you something. What did you do
Um,
with your $50? Did you save it or?
in Atlanta.
Well, let me ask you something. What did you do with
Um,
your $50? Did you save it or did you spend it?
I saved it and spent it.
Well, what
It-
did you
It's,
spend
it's
it
a it's
on?
a it's a shoe store in Atlanta that y'all maybe hear about on rap songs called Walters.
Waltzes. Yeah,
Walt,
no,
yeah,
but
Walters had all the fresh shoes. Either you went to Champs or Foot
okay.
Locker, or you went to Walters.
You went to Walters. I get it. Okay, and you bought yourself
And
a pair.
so
What do you call
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. I saved my money so I go get me some. Hey, everybody wants some J's back in the day. I don't give a damn what you say. You want some J's or some Bo Jacksons,
I don't. I'm trying
or
to
some
think. You said
Dion's.
Bo Jacksons.
Hey, you want some J's, some Bo Jacksons, or some Dion's? That
I'm
what you
about to say
wanted
'cause
back in
they
the
didn't
day?
have Jordans. Did they have Jordans when I was? I don't think they had Jordans when we were younger. But no, I would not. Well, not me because I'm a little bit older than you. So we were. They were still rocking the
You
felines
is
and the
not
Adidas
that
and shit
much
like that.
older than me. You do
Well,
know that, right?
but I know, and you sound like you're 100 years older than me.
Yeah,
But
I
uh,
know, but you is
but I'm
not that
saying
much
we
older
didn't
than
have.
me.
I don't remember Jordans when I was growing. One of my first job, we would have. I mean, I probably. Nike, shit, I don't, damn, I hate that I say Nike just came out, but when did Nike just come out?
No, no, nah. Actually, I really where I spent most of my money was at Rich's and Macy's because I used to just go buy polo.
Okay, Polo. Yes, Polo
That was
was
my
heavy back
thing.
then.
Like
Okay. So you
you
was a oh,
probably
I
would
could
have
see it.
called me
I could see you
a
wearing
preppy
Polo.
boy, a
Yeah, I
preppy
could
boy
say I could
growing
see you
up.
be a pretty boy. I could definitely see you being a pretty boy growing up. And
That
ooh, and
me.
with a sharp haircut too. Did you have? I can't even imagine you with hair.
I did have
You had,
hair at one
I
point in
didn't.
time. Up until 27, I had some hair. Up until 27, I had some hair now.
That was early. That was early. 27. That's it.
That was right after I graduated from my second school. I cut it off. I
You
wasn't
couldn't.
trying to hold on to it.
You, well, I understand because my son started losing his hair when he came back from college too. He came back and he had a George Jefferson. I was like, where the fuck did your hair go? I was
Man,
like,
that shit
let it
just
go.
happened, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit just happened. I'm telling you, I moved to Houston, went to UTI, and I looked in the mirror one day and I was like, fuck this. Nah, player. It just so happened I got a perfectly round tailor, you know what I'm
You
saying? It
really
just
do got a
is what
nice
it
head. That's
is.
the reason you do got a nice head. I mean, you do have a perfectly round shape head, and you know it's sounds strange, but usually men who are get bald early have a nice head. It's like it was supposed to be bald.
Maybe so. But you know what?
I'm pretty sure
Hey,
you don't
hey,
agree with
hey,
that like I do.
they either say you lose it, you know what I'm saying, or it go gray. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
So would you have
you don't
rather lost it or go gray?
uh
Did you have nice
oh
hair though? Did you?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a nigga that used to have waves.
Oh,
I
okay.
miss my waves. I miss my wave. I ain't get ready to be a nigga that tell you I love the bald head. The bald head works for me. So
It
I'm
does work.
comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying?
The
It
morning is
don't
feeling good.
I've been bald so long that it don't make no difference no more.
Right. You don't
But
even remember no more.
if I'm not gonna pay for no hair implants. But if they
Don't do
come out,
that.
but
Let me
I'm letting everybody know if
let
they
me
come
show
out
you.
with some motherfucking shampoo
I want.
that grow your hair back, I'm getting that shit.
Oh,
Y'all
oh,
gonna see Q with
really?
waves
You grow your
again.
hair back?
Oh, if they come out with shampoo, oh hell yeah, I do shampoo, but I ain't doing no hair transplants or no bullshit like that.
Guess for some reason I can't show it. But yesterday there was a man. So it was a fashion show, and this man must have been 80 something. He had a part in his hair. I mean, he had some waves, and the deep part. This old man when he had some waves with a deep part. I was like, look at this old man with his deep part in there. I was like, he proud of his hair that he had no he proud, but it looked like honestly, and I wanted to ask, well, it looked like some type of toupee or something. It looked like it didn't look like it was his hair.
Oh hell no,
Yeah,
nah.
you ain't
Like
wearing
that's
no
what I'm
more.
saying. I'm not gonna
Thank
do
you.
a toupee. I'm not gonna get plugs or implants or none of that stuff.
But
But
if
if
they
they
had
come out with
shampoo,
shampoo
so what is
and
that?
it
What like a
naturally
chia
grow
pet?
back,
Like a chia pet? You like
I don't give a fuck what you call it. If it naturally grow back with the washing of the hair, I'm getting it, and I'm gonna grow my wave back. Other than that, I'm cool.
what happens if it doesn't grow
I've been
waves?
doing it so long. You know, once you get used to shaving it,
Right.
that shit don't make no difference no more. That shit don't
So
make
so
no
when it
difference.
grows out, like does it only grow out?
I got that Sherman Hemsley. Yeah, ain't nobody goddamn seeing this Dr. Phil. No, no, player. I'm sorry.
I would love to see a
Mm,
picture of you with hair one day. I want to see how you
no,
look because you
good
look young
look. You
now.
not look.
You have a young looking face. You don't have an old looking face at all. You still look very young.
That might be true, and thank you for the compliment. But no, fuck that. Ain't nobody seeing my Sherman Hemsley.
Oh, like, I wouldn't want to
Mm-mm.
see it either because I will have jokes.
Look, and unless you live with me, that's the only way you'll see it.
Nope. Nah, I don't want to see it. I want to always want to have a nice, perfectly bald head, like just like yours, just nice, perfectly bald. And don't I don't want to see it growing back because if
And
I
the
will have
thing
jokes.
is, your hair start, you know, like for men, as they keep shaving, your shit grows so much faster.
Right. Well, I mean that's how women are with their legs. When we shave our legs, the hair grow back.
I can believe it. I can believe it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Yeah.
man, that shit is ass, man. Like I wish,
Do
like
is it
that goes for
inherited?
facial hair and everything, huh?
Is it? Do you think it's inherited or from wearing hats? Did you wear a lot of hats when you were younger?
I did wear a lot of hats when I was younger because I used to play baseball,
Yeah, because
and
remember that's
it was just a natural thing. Like I always wore hats. I was a I was a pitcher and a right fielder and a third baseman.
oh, I can't
Like
baseball.
it was just I don't know. And then I played tennis, and since I sweat a lot,
Yeah.
um, I kept a hat on, like because I ain't wear headbands. Some people wear headbands. I was never a headband person. I put a hat on. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So I've always worn hats.
You
You
are
know,
you a
so
sweater? Do you sweat a lot?
oh yeah.
Ugh. Can't stand a
I
man who
mean it is.
sweats.
Hey, it ain't stinky.
Oh, I mean, that's a good thing. I don't want you to be stinking either. I'd rather have sweat than a
Look, I
stink.
mean, I mean, I mean, you can't do. I mean, you get what you get. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right. You can't catch a fit. You're right.
I'm surprised Uncle Bernie ain't up this morning,
You
cussing some
know.
young niggas, some young ninjas out.
The
Uncle
other
Uncle
day,
Bernie, Uncle Bernie be ready to cut somebody out on your life. I be like, hell
did you hear
no.
him the other day? He came up on 10. I was
Oh,
like, whoa.
I'm always listening, and you just don't be seeing me. I'm in the hallways always.
I
I
get
be
it.
like, God damn, Uncle Bernie,
Yeah,
Lord,
he
he
came
about
up the other
to.
day. He's like, listen, young, what he say? Listen, champ. Listen, champ. You ain't gonna do that here, champ. These ladies are talking very
Yeah,
nicely.
yeah, yeah. And you ruining the mood, champ. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, Lord have mercy, Uncle Bernie about to, Lord have mercy. It's not
He
gonna
loves
go
the
well
ladies.
for you, brother.
He loves the ladies, and he does not play with that disrespectful shit at all. Cause they understand. He understand. You gotta appreciate a woman. You don't gotta sit there and be mean to them, be nasty. There was somebody in my chat early, first thing in the morning, just trying to be talking about what he said, like that I'm lightweight. What does that mean? He said I was lightweight. First thing in the morning. That's why I gotta hear him lightweight. How old are you? That you gonna talk about something? You lightweight. That's supposed to impress me, QJ.
What you doing? What you doing with them the barges in the background there?
You hear it, my babe? What? Come on now. You know I'm old school. I left the sun has placed up in the sky. I love you.
See,
Mm-hmm.
this before I got a farmer's tan. I used to be light skinned back in the day, and then I got a farmer's tan.
You said a farmer's tank?
A
Adrian.
farmer's tan.
What's a farm? Oh, because you was outside yesterday?
No, oh, you don't know about that because you from the north. So us southern boys, like every area that ain't covered, your skin end up darker than the rest of your body because you hang out with your granddaddy in the farm. So
Uh-uh.
like
Oh,
your forearms and stuff be darker. The below your knees be darker. And if you take your clothes off
Yep, you
between
got a tan.
above your knees and below your neck, all that
Mm-hmm.
light skinned. Like if you ever seen the rest of me, I'm your color. My
Probably.
arms and my face is just not your color.
Right. Because you be out in the sun.
Yeah, they call that a farmer's tan. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
The other day I
You
went
leave that.
for lunch. I went to lunch. I was outside for maybe about 15 minutes on my lunch break. I came back and I had my face was red, my chest was red. I was like, damn, that sun is burning so already. Well, you heard, I don't know if you're on my radio. It's gonna be 85 degrees over here today. Good morning, Hayden. I'm sorry. I saw you downstairs. I was just talking to I like to have my alone time with my men early in the morning. Give me all nice
yeah.
What's
and
going
stuff.
on? What's going on, Hayden? Good morning.
Good morning. And Adrian, the ink arrived.
Oh, good. Thank you for letting me know because I was worried about that. Was quick. That was really quick.
Really quick. I
Okay.
was waiting until the 14th, and then
Hey,
I
it came
looked
early.
at
Okay,
the
good.
package, and I was like, a package?
Okay, good. I'm glad that you got it. I'm glad you got it. You did definitely make some money, girl. Make some money.
I'm trying.
So, QJ, the question of the day was the best birthday party you ever had or best birthday you ever had.
Oh no, my birthday is always turned into disasters, so I don't have the best one. Which is why I no longer have birthday parties, because there's no point.
That's not even when you were younger.
Nah, everything always turned into a disaster. So
Because she says disaster, disaster. QJ, did you ever have a good birthday party? You remember the best birthday party you ever had?
Man, yes, I do. I'm just
Okay.
trying to think how old I was. Oh,
Were you young? Like
No,
somebody
I was in
earlier
my
said
no, I
20.
was in my condo. So
Okay. So
I
you were an
bought my
adult.
condo. I bought my condo when I was 23. So, and it was before I moved to Houston. So maybe it was my 24th birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
had already been done with Georgia State, and I had never thrown a party, and I used
mm-hmm.
to work. I was a manager, assistant manager at a liquor
Morning,
store,
Diamond D.
and I invited everybody that we all used to hang with from college, and
Okay.
everybody showed up. When you invite people to parties,
I mean, when you young like that.
everybody don't always show up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, everybody showed up. I had to move my furniture around
I
to make
believe it.
room for people.
I believe it.
Like I had to move my furniture to the corners of every room to just make space. And people was even cool with sitting on the floor.
Of
Like
course.
because
That age.
like it was we was 20 something. I had y'all know them totes what you
Mm-hmm.
store your clothes in.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I had 5 of them full of beer.
You said Philip what? Beer?
Yeah, 5 of them.
That's a lot of beer.
I had 3 of them on the porch. I had a balcony. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 of them in the house, and everybody that came over bought at least a fifth, a liter, or a half gallon of liquor.
Oh my
So
goodness.
and I already had liquor there because I was the assistant manager to a liquor store. And hey, it was spades in one corner.
Oh, I love
Hey,
that.
it was dice in one corner. It
I
was
love that.
motherfucker talking shit in the other corner,
Oh,
and
boy.
we had the grill going in the other corner, and
Okay.
then one of my ex girlfriends tried to molest me in the bathroom, and I was living with.
Don't stay.
Yeah,
You
that
didn't
was the
what? You
bad
didn't want
part.
it. You didn't want it.
No, look, I was living with my current wife at the time. Was
Oh,
on her
damn.
way
Okay,
home
she was
from work.
grown. Where was
Look,
your? Where
yeah,
was she at? She wasn't
she was
there.
on her way home from work.
Oh shit! You
She had
about
to
to get
work that night,
arrested?
and then the party had got started, and she was on her way home, and I went to take a piss, and my ex girlfriend just opened the door while my
Uh
dangling was out, and I was
uh.
like, "No,
You
Sheldon,
didn't like the
no,
door
no." Why do I need to lock the door? I'm just taking
because
a
you had a
leak,
whole bunch of people in your house.
Um, I, I mean, I'm. I don't. No,
You
man.
was just too
I'm
aggravated.
in
You
the
probably too
house.
drunk to even realize it.
No, I wasn't drunk like that. It was just. I mean, everybody could see the light was on at the door, so you just knocked on the door. You know what I'm saying? If you need to use the bathroom, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like it was a 1 bedroom condo, so it was only one bathroom, so everybody knocked. It was a knock rule. You know what I'm saying?
So she knew
And
you were in there, and she just wanted to come and grab on your
oh,
dingling.
she came. No, I put my Johnson up, and I walked her out the bathroom. I wouldn't like you can't do that. You can't do stuff like that. I understand that me and you used to have a thing when we was in college, but we ain't in college no more, man. I
So
live with
if
her.
you didn't have a wife at the time or a girlfriend at the time, would you let her?
Oh hell yeah! that look
You just
here,
didn't want to get
that.
caught. That's what it was.
No, that's just wrong. I'm not about doing fucked up shit to anybody.
Oh, okay.
They're not how I move.
See,
Nah.
have you never cheated on a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh. You
But
just
you had
wasn't
to
feeling
understand.
it that day.
No. Um I was all right, so growing up, I wasn't never comfortable with telling somebody um I was your girl, you was my girlfriend or I was your boyfriend.
Right, you didn't give a
I
woman the
just
title.
yeah, I never did the title thing.
Mm-hmm.
So majority of chicks I dated, they didn't like that because I wouldn't give
Of
them no
course not.
title.
Usually women want a title. You're mine. Only you go
Yeah,
belong to me.
Yeah.
Well, that was
I
responsible
don't.
of you, QJ, because not a lot of people think that way. A lot of people will just like, they'll just say, yes, you're my girlfriend, but then ends up cheating on them anyway. So if you don't have a title, then I can't cheat on you, right?
Yeah, it just wasn't my thing, man.
I
You know what I'm
love that.
saying? So like, you can do your thizzle, I do my thizzle. But if you know when you young, the main thing about when you young is if you talk to somebody every day, cause that's all you care about. You talk to somebody or you see somebody.
Woke up this morning, found a okay. So if you talk to somebody every day, does that make you their boyfriend or their girlfriend?
Uh, in my mind, yes.
In your
And
mind,
you see, like if you talk to them every day and you see them at least, let's say, 4 times out of 7, 4 times out of 7 days.
that means you go together.
Yeah, I don't gotta give you no title. I ain't spending my time with nobody else.
Okay.
And if I spend the night at your house or you spend the night at my house, you know I ain't doing shit.
But okay.
I mean, this is something I used to have an argument with.
Exactly. Does TikTok count?
Uh,
Do me and you go together? We talk to each other every day on TikTok. Does that mean I go? Maybe that's not why some of these men be thinking they go out with me because I talk to them every
Man, you
single
know
day on
what?
TikTok.
See, folks like a Yiki, well, I don't know that. I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Look, they just don't want to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Look at man, you don't be worried about all this stuff, man. Man, you go out, you find you a gal. If you showing a gal attention, your attention should show her that she yours. If you giving her enough attention, what you need a title for? So you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so say
If
you're
you
giving me all the attention, right? That I want, right? That we talk to each other every day, whatever. You're not giving me a title. So if another man just happens to walk by me and gives me some attention, even for that 15 minutes, and I'm flirting with him and I'm like giving him my number, does that consider me cheating?
no, cause you ain't mine. You can do what
Okay.
you want, but you
Okay.
have to understand. You have to understand that when you digress and look back on things, everything I was doing for you, me and you hang out on the regular. We go have lunch, dinner. You know what I'm saying? We cook for each other. You know what I'm saying? It's not a one-on-one thing. We do stuff for each other. We hang out at each other's crib on the regular.
So we're doing
And
boyfriend
then,
girlfriend things, but we don't got the title of boyfriend girlfriend. So we still have
I
the
mean, do
freedom to
you
do
do
anything
you
else.
need a title when somebody is showing initiative?
To me, I don't believe it. I don't believe in titles either. I don't believe in titles because
Yeah, but
because for me, I
majority
feel
of
like
folks
I like
do
to have the
though.
freedom of doing whatever the fuck I want to do. So if there's one day that you had to work late or whatever, or you had to go out of town and I go around sleeping around, you can't say shit to me.
Like I say, I was in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? I'm 47 now. But like this is just how I thought. I figured that if I'm showing somebody enough attention and I'm showing you initiative, that I'm hanging around you and I'm fucking with you every day, or at least 80% of the week,
I agree with you. There
then
wouldn't be no time for
then
nobody else,
why I
honestly.
need
Right.
why I need to give you a title? Like,
Okay.
I mean, cause the last nigga you was with, it didn't work out, and I'm pretty sure he wasn't fucking with you 80% of the time. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay, so then why? So then, what would be the purpose of giving somebody a title versus not giving a title? Then, so if you gave me a title, why wouldn't you give a person a title if you spending 80% of your time with that person anyway?
it ain't never been important to me to give somebody a title. That's just my opinion. That's just me.
Okay. No, I mean,
It
I
ain't
honestly,
never.
because I think with a title comes responsibilities in that title, right? So if I'm a carpenter, My job responsibility is lay down carpet. I don't know why we said a carpenter. So
No,
like,
that's not a carpenter. That's a floor
oh
guy.
shit.
That's a floor guy. Okay, a carpenter builds shit, and
Shut up.
the carpenter deals with wood and the
Fuck
things of
you.
that nature. Frank, that is not a carpenter. No, not the same. That's a floor guy.
Shut up. You know what I
All
fucking meant?
right,
Carpenter. I was thinking carpenter. Shut up. So what? It's too early in the morning for
what's
me to
up,
think
K Black?
carpenter. Leave me alone. I said carpenter, lay down carpet. My bad. You know what the fuck I meant though. Okay, so in saying you, but you know what I meant, right? So with a title, I think it comes with responsibility. If I'm a wife, then I have a responsibility of a wife. If I'm a girlfriend or a boyfriend, I have a responsibility of that title. So if you don't have a title, does that mean I'm not responsible for living up to that standard?
I think the way people view things nowadays, um, yeah, that's how I think people see things. That's why I think people ask so much of people on like we hear all these stories on TikTok about first dates. Like
Okay.
your expectations are through the roof. So I think yes
It's
nowadays.
because the
I
expectation. Because if I have a date, there's an expectation of what a date is, right? You're absolutely right. Because we do have these conversations all the time where people have a date and their intention is I'm on it. So some people have a date. Well, I'm dating you for the intention of you having that title one day, and it shouldn't be about what the expectation. Why can't a date just be two people just hanging out for that time period? We don't have to have an expectation of a title.
look, I'm telling you, when I was young, I didn't tell nobody where I lived.
Come on, I'm just saying. Well, I mean,
I didn't tell
if you just
anybody that I
dated them,
lived
the women that you they just be barging into bathrooms and shit. They would just barge into your house if that was the case.
look here. First of all, that was my ex, and we met in college. We all met in college at the same time. Like we all, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like I met both of them at the same time. You know, I met my wife and her at the same time. So it was,
And you didn't give none of
yeah.
them titles.
I mean, my wife is my wife.
Good morning, Chloe. The wife, well, I mean, your wife is your
Oh,
wife. I get it, but I'm saying like so.
you mean? Oh no, my wife checked me.
What you mean she checked you?
Oh, oh,
She said she
oh.
said you mine.
No, she told me I ain't interested in this shit you keep doing. Either you want to be with me or you don't. And that did something to my mojo. I was like, God damn, a motherfucker bold enough to talk to me dirty. I like that
That
shit.
was dirty because
I
she wanted you not to fuck around with nobody else.
I liked it that. You goddamn put me in my place. It put me in my place.
Okay, that's all it
I,
took for you to change your ways. For
hey,
somebody saying, "I want you to be with someone."
ain't nobody never checked my ass. Look
Really?
here, look here. I was a little light skinned dude that had money, and I was doing my thizzle. You know what I'm saying? I
So
wasn't
no other
afraid to
woman
talk to
before
any
her ever
lady.
told you that you only belong to her and that's it. She was the first one.
Look, everybody, look. I used to be out. Me and my partners, we were known as the boys that get out and get that money, and we had fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you what I did back when I was younger, nothing like that. I had a job. That's
Right.
all I'm gonna say. I've always had a job. But yeah, she told me I ain't gonna be put up with this shit because at Georgia State, like folks knew me.
Did that would
They
that work?
knew.
Would that work now as an adult though? I mean, in your 20s that would work. But if a woman in her 40s say, "Listen, no more this fucking around. It's just me and you," would that work?
Oh
You'd be
yeah.
like, "Okay, it would really."
It was still work. Yeah,
Okay.
It was still work. Yeah. I like an assertive woman. I like an
Okay.
assertive woman.
You like an assertive
Like
woman. You have
like
to be told what to do.
yeah, because don't nobody never check me because I'm like even though when we be on this app, I'm laid back and I be cooling.
Mm.
It's it's enticing for somebody to tell me what the fuck to do.
Ugh,
Like, because don't nobody, because I'm hard headed. I'm hard headed, and I don't. Yeah, I'm hard headed, and I don't really listen to folks. So for
Really?
somebody to goddamn tell me, man, sit your ass down, goddamn.
You like
I be
that
like,
shit? Y'all men
I
are
be like,
weird.
oh,
You
I be
men are
like,
weird.
okay.
I don't like telling men to do that shit. I don't. You're not a child. Why I gotta treat you like a child?
No, it's not that. I like to know that you want what you want. It's like that. That's the way I see it.
Okay.
It's not you making me childlike or anything. I want to feel that you want what you want. You desire me. That is what I see when you talk to me like that.
Okay.
That
I
you
mean,
des-
I get it because I like that for a man. I would like a man to say that to me. I like the man's like, you mine, you ain't doing that. I like an assertive man. I like the man to shut me the fuck up.
yeah,
A man tells me to shut the fuck up, and ooh man, woo, I'll be doing.
yeah. It's just to be desired. See, y'all ladies think men don't want to be desired.
I know.
Y'all think men don't want to hear
No, I do.
man, you the shit. You know what I'm saying? Every blue moon, it's okay to tell your nigga he the shit.
Oh God.
Yeah, and ladies don't do that because they think just because we be cool and laid back and we don't be worried about much or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That everything copacetic.
I don't know. I understand what you're saying because something that you're saying is now something that I have not heard before. I've heard a lot of men say that. I just not that type of woman.
What to say? I mean, but all right. So look, you aggressive. You'll say, "Give me that dick," but you
honestly,
won't.
that's the thing, QJ. I'm not like that.
What's
though.
up, DC?
I'm like
Yeah,
that.
you
I
is.
might be like that.
I ain't listening. I ain't listening to that bullshit.
On that.
I ain't listening to that bullshit. You
I know
snatch that.
nobody
You
believes
snatch.
me. I understand. Nobody believes me until you know. You know.
You'll snatch your ding-a-ling.
No,
It's
I
all
wouldn't.
in.
Okay,
Like you
you
see
think
that
I'm just
picture
walking
right there.
around the street
That
snatching
picture right there says I snatched ding-a-ling. That's what that picture say right there. It say I snatched ding-a-ling.
I know, and I think that's the problem. I think that people would assume that I walk around the street just snatching dingling.
No, I ain't say you walk around the street, but I'm saying in behind closed doors, you might snatch some ding-a-ling.
Come
You
on,
might
I'm
snatch
really
some ding-a-ling.
T. No, I'm really not. I like a man to be aggressive with me. I love a man to be. I need a man. I need
Look,
a man to
most
be
women
aggressive
do,
with
but
me.
what I'm saying is women don't think that men like cause the majority of us fellas, we
Hey, beautiful.
always the one that engage in shit. We also like for y'all to engage.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Engaging in
Look,
shit.
I'm just telling you.
Let me tell you
Like,
something.
we
DC,
want
right? I met DC at the gala, right? He was the only now, DC. You tell me, am I the one that did I walk around grabbing on people's penises? I just sat there just being like cute and ladylike.
DC, don't even answer that bullshit ass question.
Because he was the only man that came up to me.
Yeah, but you was at a
man that came up
public
to
event.
me.
I ain't say I said behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors? Yeah, I'm not like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I said. I ain't say you was just out snatching penis.
You said that. You did.
I said behind closed doors.
Okay, so even behind closed doors, right?
You grabbed that dick.
I don't. Oh,
you know
Lord,
what? You know what? I'm gonna say that dick.
I don't. Oh,
You know
Lord,
what? You know what? I'm gonna say this out loud on your live, and we might get bananas early.
Okay,
You a type of woman that'll pull that dick out and suck it when he ain't asked for it. Yes. How about that? That's what I'm telling you. Yep.
Okay, well, you keep on that with that fantasy. You keep with that fantasy. You think that's
Nah, there ain't no fantasy. I mean, I ain't tasted. I mean, you ain't tasted mine, so there ain't no fantasy.
You wanna taste?
Yeah, I had to correct myself. I fucked that up. I fucked that up. You know what I'm saying? I fucked that up. You ain't tasted mine, but I'm just saying. I feel you got that type of energy.
or I haven't tasted yours because I'm not that way. If honestly, I'm not like that. I'm a tease. I'm a big fucking tease. A lot of, and people when they meet me, they'll tell you that I'm a big fucking tease. I do this. I laugh and I flirt and I'm very promiscuous and all that other shit. I love me an aggressive man. So I am very docile, humble, quiet, ladylike. I like a man to throw me up against the wall as soon as they see me, grab me up. I love that. I'm not the type of person that's gonna just
I
sit there and just be like,
understand what
you
you're saying.
mine. I want you now.
Look here, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you like this, Adrian. My wife is way more humble than you. Way more. You have no idea. Like
No, I
she is
believe it.
way more laid back.
I believe it.
And and when she called me that day and said, "Look here, either you're fucking with me or you ain't." I said, "Well, damn. Say no more."
That's what got you. So men like that. I'm not like that. I am so not like that. I don't think I've ever been that way. I don't think I've ever told a
I
man.
think I had frustrated her so much at that particular time that she was
Because
like,
of all the
"Fuck
other women.
this."
Now, see, there was a whole bunch of other women, and then she didn't want you fucking
I
around with
mean,
her.
everybody around school knew I was dating a bunch of bitches. Like everybody,
A
it wasn't no
bunch of
secret. I walked around
bitches.
school. I walked around school with a lot of chicks. Like everybody seen me. I dated really pretty chicks, including her.
You're very
Like
handsome.
everybody knew. Like it was no
Right.
secret. I
Okay,
didn't hide anything.
right, because nobody had titles, so that makes sense. You don't have a title, you don't have
Yeah.
responsible for
So
nobody.
so she was the one that said, "Fuck this. Either you
You want
fucking
to
with
be-
me or you ain't." Not in those words, because she don't really cuss like that. But
Right. I don't think I've ever told anybody that. I don't think I've ever told anybody you either fucking with me or you're not. I'm not aggressive.
I mean, that's
'Cause if
what
you
she
want, like
did.
you say, if you want me,
Appreciate you, VP.
thank you, VP. Like if you want me, you want me. I don't like. I'm not gonna sit here and say you want me
Look,
or not.
man.
But so
Look,
you're trying to tell me men
we
like that
we
shit?
we both lived. Look, we both lived in the same building.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, in my building was at the bottom floor where all the elevators at, and
Okay.
everybody knew we club. Like me and my partners. So all the parties was in my room. Everybody knew what went down in my room.
Of course, for
Like
everybody to
that,
see.
we
What's
like
up?
we partied. Like me and my four roommates, and we partied. Like partied hard. So everybody was all the way down there.
I can see.
And after a party in college, man, whatever happens after the party happens after the party. It is what it is.
I love it. Good morning, big
And
man.
Hey, how
what's
you
up?
doing?
What's up, big?
I'm doing
What's
good. How
happening,
you
man?
doing this morning?
I ain't trying to disturb y'all conversation. Trying to disturb y'all conversation.
Nah, go
Okay.
ahead, big. Slide on in. Slide on in, player.
Big man, do you like an aggressive woman? Do you like a woman to be like, you mine? And I don't want you dealing with nobody else.
Long as she safe,
What? As long as she's safe?
yeah. Long as she ain't trying.
What? Are
Long,
you
what you mean by long as she safe? What you mean by that?
Long as she ain't trying to run me over. Long as she ain't trying to shoot me.
Big. It sounds like you got some. You done had some bad situation, big.
Yeah, you right. You right. You
That
right.
it sound like it, big. It sound like you done had some bad situation.
You
Yeah.
said bring it over. So okay, so obviously you don't. So you feel like an aggressive woman took advantage of you.
No. They get too hooked and they get mad and
Big.
they
Hold on.
accuse
Let,
you.
let me add this question. Hold on, Adrian. Hey, big.
With them.
Hey, you got swung on?
Hell yeah, that shit don't hurt though.
He said that
I
over.
ain't did it hurt? Thank you, VP. I'm just asking. Hey, you got swung on? That's all I want to know.
See that man, I don't got so many things, man. Please. Ain't swinging, that's nothing. That's light work.
Okay. I want to know. I don't. Do I want to know why women swung on you? But damn, Q, you picked up on that. But okay, so obviously you don't like an aggressive woman then, or do you? Because you keep on picking these women that are aggressive with you.
I do. That's the problem.
But I don't think that's what QJ. I don't think that's what QJ man. I don't think you. I'm not. That's not what we're talking about. Not an aggressive woman where she gonna beat you up. I'm talking about like a
She
woman that
can't.
just.
A woman can't beat me up.
Well,
What
I'm
you
okay.
talking?
I was exaggerating. Thank you, QJ. I was exaggerating, but I'm saying like, would you rather be the aggressor in a relationship, like you mind, or you would rather have the woman tell you, "Listen, I don't want you fucking around with nobody else. I just want to be with you. You don't have to
Oh,
think
you
so
talking
deep."
about that kind of aggression?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
got.
big.
Yeah.
We not talking about pimp slapping. That not what we talking about, big.
All right then. I hear you. I can dig it. Yeah. But yeah. Say that again. One more
So
time.
so big. What we were talking about is like with me and my old lady. We met in college, right? And
Yeah, I heard
she
that.
was dating folks. I was dating folks. And
Okay.
she got to a point in time where she told me, "Hey, either you want to fuck with me or you don't, and we gonna do it now or we gonna be done with this shit." And so she just stood 10 toes down on what she wanted at that time, and I liked that shit because she told me what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't interested in me keep playing the field, and she wasn't interested in her keep playing the field.
Yeah, I
So she
understand what
told
you're
me,
talking about, bro.
tighten up.
I understand what you're talking about.
Okay, so has anybody ever done that to you,
Yeah,
baby?
they all try.
They
Yeah.
all, they all try don't try to lock you
I mean,
in.
I mean, uh, yeah. Uh huh.
Okay. Do you like that type of woman?
If I like her, yeah.
Okay. This one beautiful Haiti. Good morning, VP. Good morning, Moonshine.
Morning.
I just think it's too early for big man, maybe, or maybe it's too late for him.
What are you talking about? I answered the question. What you mean?
Nothing. I didn't mean nothing.
No,
Good.
no.
It's okay. I understand. I completely understand. Good morning, VP. You there? Thank you for the gifts, by the way, VP. Bad boy.
You're welcome.
Are you a VP? You're the vice president of being bad boy.
I'm the vice president of my family. Shit.
Okay, well, be the vice president of your family. I love it. Do you like an aggressive woman? And to me, I feel like it's an aggressive woman because I've never done it. I don't think I've ever in my whole entire 49 years of living. I don't think I've ever told a man, listen, it's just gonna be me and you, and that's it. I'm tired of playing the field, and I just want it to be only about me and you. Has a woman ever did that to you before, VP?
Nope.
Okay. Have you ever done that to a woman before?
Never.
Never done it. It was just understood that y'all two went together.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
I knew my girl for what? Almost 11 years. We never had problems.
You never had.
We're always on the same page.
Okay, so
Exactly.
it was just understood that y'all two go together now. There was no type
Yep.
of like discussion about it.
Nope. No drama, nothing.
I get it. And I don't know about drama. There's always gonna be some type of drama, baby.
True.
But you never cheated, and she never cheated.
Nope.
Okay, no, I understand that because I
But
think
I did have to break up with her because she broke a promise, my ass.
you said you broke up with her because she.
Because she broke a promise that we both did one time, actually. We made a promise that we would never do like any types of drugs, like cocaine, crystal, like this.
They left. They
Alexa,
left.
Volume 3. Let me know this volume. Alexa, Volume 2. You said you broke up because of rugs?
No.
Like drugs.
I know, but some of these words we can't say on TikTok, so we got to
Yeah,
be
like
TikTok
drugs.
friendly.
I did
Oh,
drugs.
okay. So was it you on them or her?
She did it when
Okay.
we promised it along that same day we met. I saw one day doing that, and then I just said, "You know what? I'm walking away." Bye-bye.
You know what I mean? I get it. Who wants to be with a rug addict? Who wants to be with that? Why are you so handsome so early in the morning, QJ? Look at you. I can understand why a woman be like, you mine, and I don't want to be with you. I don't want you to be with nobody else. Look at that handsome face. I'm Hayden. Hayden, let me ask you, Hayden. Are you the type of woman? Have you ever had a conversation? Oh, look, Levi want to show his face now. QJ. Hayden, Have you ever had a conversation with a man and said, "Listen, I only wanted it to be just me and you."
Just what?
I want to let me drop you back, VP, because of the words that you use. Let me drop you and bring you back on. Okay, come back up. Hold on. Have you ever been in with a man or a woman? Because I know and told them like, listen, I know you were outside in these streets, and you got a lot of people around you, but I just wanted it to be me and you. I don't want you dealing with nobody else, and I don't want to deal with nobody else.
No, because you know who you're dealing with for the beginning.
I can't hear you, Mama.
Oh, I said because you know who you're dealing with from the beginning. If he's for the streets, he's for the streets. He's not going to change for you. Rather just go find someone else that's serious
Yeah,
about what.
you right.
Yeah, so I think and that's the same way I feel like that. I don't think I've ever had to sit down and how to discuss like, listen, you stop fucking around, and I'm gonna stop fucking around, and it's just gonna be me and you. Maybe you know what? But I think that's the most adultish thing to do, though, QJ.
It is.
Honestly, it
Hey,
really is
hey,
the most adultish
but
thing to
you have to
do.
understand, we had just graduated college, and we was, like I said, I think I was 23,
I
and
mean,
she was
to be
20.
23 and
She
have
was
a
21.
conversation that's
She
awesome.
was 21, and I was 23. You know what I'm saying? We were young.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. To be young like that and have this conversation of like, listen, I don't want to fuck around no more, and I don't want you fucking around anymore. I think it's a very mature conversation to have with
Yeah.
a person.
I
Yeah, but
mean,
yeah, if you're in love, yeah.
like I say, I met her in '98, and her ass still here. That's all I can tell you.
Well, look at that. See, that's awesome. So obviously, that's a very mature relationship. I don't think a lot. Maybe that's what happened. I never had a mature relationship. Matter
are
of fact,
you
is
are
that
you in a
Christian down
relationship?
there? He just came in the room. I dated him when we were about 18, 19
Mm.
years old. And I still have the guys that I dated. I still talk to them because we always are friends at first, right? And he said the most adultish thing to me too when we were that age. He said, Adrian, listen, I can't give you what you deserve right now. And he was probably the first man who ever told me that. And he was like, I can give you what I deserve right now, so we're just gonna just keep it as friends, and we've been friends ever since. So I think it takes a mature like to have that type of, I don't know, I hate that word, what's it, emotional intelligence, to be able to be like, listen, this is what I know, this woman deserves this, and I can't give this woman that, so I'm not even gonna go there with this person. And I don't think a lot of people do that. I think a lot of people are selfish. Have you ever done that, big man? Have you ever just knew that you couldn't be in a situation with somebody and was like, "Listen, I can't give you what you deserve, so I'm just gonna go in the upper room." All right, handsome. And just
Yeah,
was like,
yeah, yeah. I guess. Yeah.
"You guess?"
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean,
VP, come and show me your face again. I want to see what you look like. Good. Why you laughing? And Hayden, have you ever had that conversation before? Big man just want to sit up here and look at me. I see that's what it is. You don't want to have a conversation. You just want to fucking
I
look at me.
not what you talking about. Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to have a conversation with you. Oh, look
Hello.
at you.
I
How
mean,
you doing this morning?
the questions that you
Good.
answer.
Oh, that's good. The question I'm asking is not that difficult, big man. But I get it. I understand. I think it's difficult for
I'm
you.
I'm s- I'm single. Yeah.
Congratulations. I believe it too. I believe that you're single.
Okay, I understand. I
Okay,
understand.
so well, the question of the day was not even about all this. I don't even know how we got into this conversation.
We
The
ain't
question,
there.
the question of the day is what was the best birthday you ever had?
Oh shit. Best
All
birthday.
of them.
For me, it would be Halloween, since that's mine.
Hey, hold on, I had to get my coffee. Say that again.
Halloween's my birthday.
Oh, those are good birthdays, Halloween.
Yep. I was born
Okay, so you
30th
always
of the
have like Halloween birthday parties? The all dress up parties?
I used to. The only thing I do now is just go, just get dressed up and scare kids
Yes.
for Halloween.
That's a good birthday present for yourself.
Yeah, but no, I'm good. No, I just stay outside, dress up as a terrifier, and just sit down on my stairs and just scare kids.
What part of the country do you live?
I'm in Jersey.
You're in Jersey, ain't Jersey? Is it cold over there in Jersey?
It's only
Ain't you in
38.
New York? Oh,
Who? Who in New York, big man?
I thought. Never mind. I'm sorry. I thought you
Mm.
were.
Why? You assuming?
Huh?
Why? Because you assumed?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
No, I get it. A lot of people assume about me all the time too. Just like how QJ was over there assuming that I was an aggressive woman and I was gonna run up to a man and be like, "You're mine." A lot of people assume things about me. It's one of the things that I can't stand. One thing that I can't stand is people assume shit about me.
Oh,
But
I wasn't assuming that much.
I mean,
No.
okay. It's not that big deal, big man.
Thank you.
Okay, so every birthday, you don't remember one particular birthday that was a good birthday for you?
Mm, no.
No. How old are you? Can I ask?
How do I look for you?
Uh, Old enough. I thought you were younger at first, but I see the bags in your eyes, so I know you must be a little bit older.
Damn. Hey, you see?
Right.
You saw
You,
with the bags in
no,
my
no,
eyes.
no,
Okay.
no, no.
That doesn't mean that. Listen, that's a man that been through some shit. There's nothing wrong with a man who got bags in his eyes.
I'm about to be 38. So
Damn, you only 38 years old. You stressed like
I'm going to be
that?
38. I'm going to be 38 this year.
I ain't mean it like that though.
It's not that I'm
Leon.
stressed. It's just because I don't sleep as much. Like, I mean, I'm
Okay.
up. I'm always up around 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm already up.
Well, I mean, that was me too. I'm up at the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning too. But I go to bed at like 8 o'clock.
I mostly just go to sleep when watching TV.
Only watching TV. Okay, so look at you. But do you? Is it the why you don't sleep well though? Is because are you working?
No, listen, I sleep. I sleep good during the week, but I'm mostly up. I'm mostly up from Friday night till Sunday.
Wait, say that again. Good morning,
He
Scott.
said he said he mostly up from
From
Friday
Friday
Only
night
you
night
to
translate for
till Sunday,
everybody else.
I'm actually up.
I'm sorry. I was too busy saying something. Say that one more time so I can pay attention to you only.
No, I say like from Friday night till
Hmm.
Sunday, I stay up 24/7.
Why is that?
Yep.
Why though? Why you? Is it because of work?
No, because since I don't have this is from Friday night, I don't have shit to do, so I'm just like chilling, either drinking myself nice good like drinking,
Oh, thank
relaxing,
you.
watching TV.
Okay, so you're a drinker.
Not that no, I don't drink as much.
Oh,
I just drink like once. I just drink like a little bit.
you just
I
drink
don't
on
drink
the
every. I don't drink.
weekends.
No, I don't drink every day. That's the only
yeah.
thing I'm
I
gonna say. I
know.
don't drink every day.
A lot of people don't drink every day, so they think it's
A
okay.
lot of people do.
They don't drink every day. I
I
get it.
No,
agree.
because because me, I actually control my drinking. I like from
Yes,
Monday to
I know
Thursday, I don't
most
drink
alcoholics do control their drinking.
because I don't like to drink. If I have to go to work, if I drink and I have to go to work, I won't even want to
I
take my laptop.
Get it? No, I
I
understand.
don't
I
even drink
understand.
when
I
I
know a
get
lot
out
of
here.
drinkers.
Nah, but
I know
I would have a sip or something of maybe the tequila or henny, depending on how I feel.
tequila's your drink.
Yeah,
Did you
I
always
could.
live in? Did you always live in New Jersey?
Yes, I did. I was born and raised in Jersey
Okay. Are you in South Jersey or North?
North. I go to
Oh
South Jersey when I
wow.
want to go and gamble. I'll be
Okay.
in South
Okay.
Jersey when I want to go and gamble. Actually,
You're a gambler too.
Yeah,
I
me.
gamble once in a
Yeah.
while.
Okay.
I play.
You're not married. You're not married. You said right?
Nope, I'm not
Yeah.
married. Don't kid. Nothing.
No kids either. Do you have a girlfriend?
I used to, like I said before, but not anymore. I'm
How
still
long
single.
ago was that though?
18 years, I would say.
What?
You haven't had a
Uh,
girlfriend in 18 years?
oh.
Nope.
You think it's because of the drinking and the gambling?
No, I
Okay.
just been so busy with work. I don't know. I just haven't been into it.
No, I understand because I meet a lot of men too that they put all their time and energy into working, and then they don't have time to. And then when they're not working, they want to do what you do, just relax and watch TV and
But
drink a beer or
listen,
whatever.
but
Come on,
here's
Nicole.
this is what I would say at least, Adrian.
Say that again.
This is what I would say at least.
Okay, say it.
Even though I work,
Mhm.
if I did have a girlfriend and I do work,
Mhm.
I would still I will still have time for her by going home, cooking for her, and then doing whatever she wants. You know,
Okay. So, but the thing is, how are you gonna get that girlfriend if you're too busy working?
I'll find a
You think
way.
she's gonna just magically appear in the sky?
No, I'll find a way to get
You,
one.
you find the way, but you listen. You've been trying to find a way for the last 18 years. It hasn't
Hey,
worked.
but doesn't mean listen.
That's messed up.
But still, it doesn't mean I won't find one day.
Oh, okay, all right. So you don't go on dates,
Not like I used to.
not like you used to.
I
When
go
was the
on
If
last
I ever
time
did
you?
dates.
go back on a date, I will.
I wish. I understand what you're saying. What you're saying is not what is unheard of when I have when I talk to men on this app, and it's just and that's the reason why a woman like me can never get a date. I never could get a date. They always say it's so easy for women to get dates. It's not that easy for me because I
It's
find
not
a
easy.
lot of men are like you. They're so used to not dating that they don't. They're just like, oh, it'll just happen. All right,
No,
beautiful. Hey,
I won't say that. Like
But
if
it
I
ain't
first I would
it
talk to them.
ain't because of
The
the
way I
man.
would
That's
work,
cause
excuse me. But the way I would actually do my if this is they if I did want to go on a date with somebody, I would first talk to her, get to know her first, then figure out the next step on that part.
really? Why do you have to get to? Why you can't get to know somebody on the date?
Yeah, because it's also good first to know like who you're talking to and this and that. And
No, but don't you
what,
think that's how you get to know somebody is actually going on a date with them? Like,
well, if they're like
I'm not trying because I hear it a lot with men as well. They always want to talk to me before we go on the date, and I'm like, no, why we can't just
okay,
go on the date and
so
get to know each other on the date?
okay, you got a point there, but let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you were meeting somebody you wanted them to take you on a date on the first day that you guys talked,
Mm-hmm.
where would you want to go on a date?
I will go to me honestly. I would just go on. I like a coffee date. I like to go out for a cup of coffee. I would like to go to a park or take a walk or anything that's gonna be for us to have. And I want to say intimate, but time for me to have me and you to spend time together, so I could get to know you, right? So something simple. So I don't something. I'm not something simple. Because for me, if I talk to you on the phone, I'm probably not gonna like you, and we probably won't even get to the coffee
Because
date.
you don't know the person by face. You just know them by texting them mostly.
Well, no, because I like to read people's energy. I think over the phone and over through a text message and even on this internet, right? I could say whatever the fuck I want to say. I could do whatever I want. You don't really. I could be anybody I want to be, you know. But if I'm actually in your face, I can see how your energy is, how you walk around, how do you talk, how you look at people. Like, are you paranoid and always looking over your shoulder? Do you smile when somebody passes by you and say hello? Like, I like to read people's energy. So to me, I'd rather go to, like I said, something simple like as a coffee date, something that we can actually spend time at a park or whatever, and
I could dig it.
that's how I get to know you.
I could dig
But
it.
I feel like I can never get that. Like even a simple fucking coffee is like a fucking issue.
I feel like that too.
But that's for some people, yes. But if listen, me, I'm always down for coffee, dinner, whatever. I could do anything that they ask. I would do. Like they want to go for coffee date, I'm down
William,
for
I
coffee date.
love that
Dinner,
name.
like that. I don't mind.
And I'm
But
saying,
hey,
but
Adrian, you know just one thing. I was knowing something from you talking. It sounds like you have an accent going on you.
you sound like you got an accent too going on.
Oh well, because I do have an accent.
I
I
guess
am
we both
Hispanic.
got accents.
Because I'm straight up Hispanic. So yeah.
Okay, well, you're straight up Hispanic.
Yep.
Okay, well that's good for you. That's why I asked you. Was you born and raised in New Jersey?
I was born in Jersey. My parents were born. My dad was born in Chile. My mom was born in Costa Rica.
Oh, okay. All right. So, and you still got a Hispanic accent on top of that. Do you speak Spanish?
Yes, I do.
See, I don't speak Spanish. My mother. I was born and raised in New York, and yeah, I don't speak Spanish. So when people
Where's
say
your
I
parents
have an
from?
accent, I always want to know like what kind of fucking
Where are your
accent
parents
is it?
from,
Huh?
Adrian? Where's your
My
parents
my,
from?
my mother's from Manhattan and my father's from Brooklyn.
I mean, like the nationalities.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we go, my family goes way back. So my great grandparents are from on my father's side are Italian, and on my mother's side Puerto Rican.
Wow, that's a big mix.
It is. It's an
Is
amazing
it?
mix. But again, I'm
That
so
is Puerto
far
Rican. Is
removed from it.
the mix that you would never find, actually.
Well, I mean,
Trust me.
again, I
Trust me.
How
think that
tall? How tall are you?
tall enough to be in this little motherfucking box right here. That tall. I'm that tall.
Oh,
It's fucking. And another thing, y'all men and your fucking fantasies and shit. Why does it matter how tall I am, or where I'm
I don't
from, or
care.
what
I don't care
religion
about. I
I
don't
have,
care about the height.
or what nationality I am? Y'all men are so into the superficial shit instead of just going
I'm
on a
not worried
coffee
about
date
anything else
and
with that.
getting
I'm
to
just that.
know me. You want to worry about what nationality I am and how tall I am. Good morning, Candy Girl.
Excuse me. Okay. So I'm sorry for
and that,
asking that, but I was just wondering. I didn't mean
But
to
why
step on
does
that.
it matter though?
No, it doesn't matter. It didn't. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to know because I could hear it also from you. And a lot of people do ask me the same question every single time also.
Doesn't that not annoy you though? Does that not annoy you? Does that mean they're gonna treat you
No, but it
differently
makes me.
because
It's kind of
of
funny
it?
when people ask me because like people, not that many people can figure out that I have an accent, but when people do talk to me, they do actually hear it from my
No,
voice.
they do. But the thing is, why does your accent matter?
No, it doesn't matter
And also,
because
why do people feel like they have to say something about it?
because they always want to know. That's why.
Then why? So they could judge you differently because of it?
Or they could start calling you names. That's probably why.
That's what I mean, and that's what that's one of my biggest pet peeves. If you can't tell, is my
Uh,
biggest pet peeve is is somebody judging me because of the way I look or because of the way I sound or
oh
from
no,
where my
no.
parents are from.
I'll say this: the way you look
Good morning, Sonny.
when I first came into your life, the way when I saw you the first time I saw you on your life, I see you look very pretty. I'm not going to judge.
So that means
You look
what though? Because I'm very pretty. If I was ugly, would that mean something?
no. I'm not gonna say judge like ugly, pretty, or dead. I won't judge anybody that looking. I don't care how you look.
All right,
I'm
but
just giving you. I'm just giving. I'm just giving you. Just
no, I
you
get
know.
no. It's fine. I understand. You're
I'm
not
not
the
saying.
only one
Listen. I
because
will
my
not say.
friends do it
I
too.
don't judge
Too. My
people in their life
girlfriends
saying
do
that. Oh yeah,
drinks
you
all
look
the
ugly.
time.
This. But I don't know. I don't judge people in their life saying that you look ugly. That's not my thing to say at least to people. Because if I ever say
Young
something bad,
man,
it will
I
keep
get
me
it.
under
It's
life.
okay. It's okay. Men are do look have are attracted. Men think physically first. I completely understand what you're doing. I don't mean to
I will
man
not
down
judge
you.
you. I will not judge you on looking ugly.
You already did, but that's okay. It's okay. It's human
No,
nature. At the end of the day, it's human
no.
nature
I
for
didn't say
people
you're
to
ugly.
judge.
I say I'm just serious. You do look
I'm about
pretty.
to mute your ass, Empress. I'm not really not in the mood for you. I'm sorry. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Whatever your name is. I'm sorry. VP, bad boy, pure
You
light.
can call me Danny.
That's a long ass name, VP.
You can call me Danny.
Okay.
Don't worry about the VP bad boy
Yeah,
thing
no,
because
it's a long name. I didn't realize until you got into the big box. I didn't
yeah, now you
notice.
can see it definitely. Actually, now you. No, but you
Okay,
can
so
call me
your name
Danny.
is Danny. Where does your name
Yes.
come from?
No, my name is just
Yeah.
it's just a normal
Not
name.
your Danny name. I'm talking about the VP Bad Boy Pure Life. What is that?
Oh, so VP is I'm the vice president of a family called Shooters, Baddies, and Bad Boys. So I'm like a family with them. So
What does that
Bad
mean?
Boys, Bad Boys are like it's one part of the family. The baddies are the females. So I'm a bad boy in that family.
Well, what kind of family? Like a mafia family?
No, we just a Spanish family that we just chill with.
Okay. Okay. Is it like a motorcycle club or something like
No,
that?
no, it's just a TikTok family that we have.
It's a six. Ah, okay. Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense
VP
then.
Bad Boy is a TikTok family.
I get it. Okay, because there's a lot. I see that a lot. That people got like little families on
Without the
TikTok.
bad boy part,
Uh huh.
the VP my real partner name is just Pure Life Danny.
Okay, so when you said your real life name is Pure Life Danny.
When no my TikTok that's without the bad boy VP part, it's just Pure Life Danny. If I didn't have anything else on it.
All right. So what does Pure Life stand for? Why would you put
Pura
Pure Life?
because for me it would be pura vida,
Pure Vida. What does that mean?
pure life.
Oh
That's pure life
shit.
in
Duh.
That's Costa Rican. But because in Costa Rica we all say pura vida in Costa Rica.
So you're from Costa Rica. So my
And my
brother.
mom is from my mom's from Costa Rica, but
Okay. Have you ever been to Costa Rica?
I've been there a couple of times when I was little. Then I've been to Chile. When the last time I've been to Chile was in 2010 for my uncle's wedding.
Okay, okay, that's my brother married a woman from Costa Rica. Well, she's from Costa Rica, but she's Colombian. Have you heard of that? Like Colombian Costa Ricans?
Never. That's
Yeah, I
very
know
that's
that.
mixed.
So they go
But
every year to Costa Rica. I would
then
love to go to Costa
then a
Rica.
girl that has
You
the
never been
mix
to
of
Costa Rica?
Costa Rican Colombian.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit, that's gonna be a lot of good food right there for you. Because listen, either half of the from the Costa Rican part, it will be always oil de carne, oil de pollo, and from the Colombian part, it will be bandeja paisa.
Been there, Sonny? I believe you've been there, Sonny. So I can imagine it's good food. Is that what you're saying?
Well, each country's mixes of food, yes.
Right.
Depending on the country and then your nationality part, yes. Each place has good food.
No, I get it because my ex-husband was or is, because I always say was like he's passed away. He is Scottish Jamaican. So his family is from Scotland, but they went to Jamaica, So he had they cooked Scottish food and Jamaican food.
I only had Jamaican food once, and then but Scottish food never had.
In New Jersey, you only had Jamaican
No,
food once?
not over here in Jersey. I had it when I went on a cruise. I went to Grand
Really?
Cayman. I went to Grand Cayman. I went to Ocho Rios, Jamaica,
Oh, I love
on a
Ocho
cruise.
Rios. Right. I like Ocho Rios. My ex-husband's family is from Monique. So that's on the
Okay.
Ocho Rios side.
Yes,
So
I know that.
and you never had Jamaican food in Jersey? There's plenty of Jamaican food places in New Jersey.
Listen, I go. There's a lot of places I go to, but like it all depends on what I'm in the mood for. Not like I'm in the mood for one thing and another.
Ain't nothing wrong with Jersey, Sonny. Ain't nothing wrong. No, well, you know what's wrong with Jersey? It's not New York.
Hey, I go to New York a lot. I do go a lot to New York.
Good morning, Kenny. Good
In New
morning.
York, I do go crazy with food.
Yeah, yeah, so I can't believe you never had at what are you how old you but you're still young. You said 36 years old?
I'm 37. I'm gonna be 38 on Halloween this year.
Okay. Well I need you to go get some Jamaican food. I don't know how you never had no Jamaican food before.
Oh, I know how Jamaican. I had Jamaican food. I said, but
Hey, Miss
I just haven't
Juicy.
had it in a long ass time.
You haven't what do you normally eat just Spanish food? Do
I
you
eat
cook?
whatever.
Do you
Yes, I
cook?
do.
You
Yes,
do
I do.
cook. Okay. What is
I
your
cook. I
dish?
bake. I cook
Oh
and I bake.
you bake? I like that. What do you bake?
I do strombolis, bread.
I don't know what that
Um,
is.
you don't know what's a stromboli?
The stromboli, like it's an Italian stromboli?
Yeah, Italian strombolis.
You make stromboli? Is that what you
Yeah.
do for work though? Do you work in a pizzeria?
No,
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I work at a company that we do stuff for computers.
Oh, I love that. You're smart. You.
I won't judge my part. See?
Let me see. You made this, hey Susu.
Yeah, I could make that.
Okay, so you with bread, like with bread. So with flour and you sit there and knead the
Flour and
dough and
dough.
everything.
Yep.
That's amazing. Because baking is not easy.
Well,
You,
I learned it from my grandmother.
your grandmother?
Yeah, my grandma knows how to. She does a lot. She does empanadas,
No, I
sopatillas.
make empanadas, but I do the fake empanadas. I go to the store and buy the Goya discos. I don't actually make the bread. That does look good, Sonny. Because you know this. I think that's not easy to do to make
No, it's
bread. 'Cause
not. So
the
this.
ingredient has to be precise. Wait, hold on a second. That's okay, honey. I figured that. What's that? Well, is that avocado on there?
No.
What is that?
So this is a taco pizza. So you got the refried beans. You got the ground beef with the taco seasoning on it. You got the lettuce, tomato, bell peppers, and then
Okay.
cheese on top.
Oh, you eat good, huh? You don't need no woman. That's the reason why you're single, because you don't need no
No,
woman.
but me, let me say this. But if I had a woman, I'll cook for her every single.
That does look good, Susu. It does. Was that green peppers on there? Or broccoli? I don't know what that green is. I thought it was avocado. What's the green stuff that was on there?
The
I
left,
wonder.
no, no, bell.
I don't like it. I mean, I get it
Now
though.
here,
What's
now this
that?
is my country's empanadas.
Those are okay. So those are what? What Costa Rican empanadas?
Chilean empanadas.
Chilean. Okay. And what's inside of it?
So okay, so this could be a little bit hard to explain because it's not like something that you guys probably heard before.
I mean, what's my name?
So for us, so these kind of empanadas are they have pino, which is like which will be ground beef and string beans inside it. That's one part. Then
Wait,
you
wait.
got
Say that
the
again, because I wasn't. I didn't hear you say that
so
again.
pino. So pino is actually like pino will be ground beef with string beans mix.
Ground beef with string beans. That's a combination.
That's mixed, but that's not the only thing. You got that with
Mhm.
the then you got a slice of egg, raisins, and olive inside it,
What?
and sweet.
Wait, that's a lot of shit. Wait a minute. You green beans. And you said raisins?
Mhm.
That's interest. That's an interest. I would like to taste one though. I would like to taste one because that's an interest. Green
Well,
beans,
if you ever they
chutneys.
come if you whenever you come back if you ever come down to Jersey, I'll give you one.
Okay, absolutely. I would love that because I never. And you said it's Chilean.
Yep, it's a Chilean empanada.
A Chilean empanada. Okay,
And
so
you know what? They're not small. They're not like the ones that you buy actually at stores.
I don't know. I've never been bought an empanada at a store
Let
before.
me see
But
this. They're
I
like
like the
this.
way that it's folded. Yeah,
Like
square.
this is the size of it.
Oh, that's really that's how big they are. Let me see your
Yep,
fingers. Do it again. That's so it's hearty. It's filling.
yep. It's filling.
Why you been
I could
sitting in
eat,
your
I ate
car
two
when
of
the
them
sun is about to come out? You see how beautiful that sun looks behind you?
because it's still that's not even sun. That's a light in the back.
Oh, that's a.
Right now, oh,
What's
that's just the
that?
lights over here because right now it's raining actually over here today.
I know. I thought I saw that earlier. I saw the raindrops in your car. That's why I
Yeah,
was wondering where
it's
you were
raining.
living.
No,
Okay.
but it's only 6:23 right now over here. So
Why were you sitting in your car?
because I'm just chilling in my car. This is where I chill in when I'm just relaxing and waiting to go in.
Waiting to go in. Why? You don't like the people in your house?
No, because I'm at work, so I'm just chilling
Oh,
in my
you're
car
at work
waiting for the
right
building.
now. Okay. What's today? Monday.
Yep.
Oh shit. Today's Monday, isn't it?
Hmm.
Are you drinking beer right before you go to work? I don't know what that is. All right. So you're sobering up right now.
I'm drinking Monster.
Pastelon? Do you make pastelon?
Oh,
That's one other
Pastelón
one.
sounds good.
Let me tell you something. You're impressing us. You're impressing the ladies here in the chat. I just want you to know
Hey,
we are
hey,
very
listen,
impressed that
I'm impressed, but
you know how to
if you
cook.
guys want to see me, hey, listen, hey, Adrian, I'm going to say this in May. If you want to come down to my live, because I'm going to be doing cooking shows, I'm going to start up my cooking shows back up in May. So
Cooking
if
shows
you all want
where?
to come
On TikTok?
on my TikTok, yep,
Why? Damn, we
I do
gotta wait
cooking
over
shows.
to May. What's happening in May? So everybody, please go follow VP. Let me put you back in the big screen. Follow him because he does cooking shows.
Hey,
That's a
Adrian,
nice thing. Yes. Hey.
you follow me too, actually, because I know you don't have me
Yeah, I
followed
mean,
yet.
I'm following you now. Here you go. Hold on. I can't do
But
this.
yeah, I'm going to start back up my cooking shows. I used to do cooking shows a lot on here before.
That's amazing. I love. Do you do cooking shows where we're just watching you, or do you like post like the ingredients and stuff like that so people could cook with you?
Well, when I do my cooking shows. I will explain first what I'm gonna be making and what I'm gonna be using for seasoning and everything else. And what type of meat I'm gonna be using to cook.
I love
And all the
that. I love
ingredients.
that. I would love to see that. I'm pretty sure the ladies in here would love to see that too. Do you make pastelon? Because that's what she was asking you. I don't know what
Pastelón,
pastelon is. Yeah, what's
pastelón
pastelon?
depending on what country that's from because there's a lot of different pastelons from. I don't know if we do them in our country, but there's a dish that we do called pastel de choclo.
Okay, and what's that?
It's like a corn. It's like a cornbread meal. So it has ground beef, eggs, olives. It's like that. That's
Okay,
all.
that sounds
That's
really
for
interesting.
oh that's Puerto Rican version.
I don't know
Peru.
if I like I
That's
don't
Puerto,
know if I like Chilean food.
oh no, you love it. You love Chilean food because that's not the only thing that we make.
But you guys have weird comp. I don't want to say weird because it's
Well,
weird to me. It's strange
each country,
combinations.
okay, but if you try it, you will enjoy it because
Listen, I'll try
you're
anything.
gonna because you gonna have the taste from the cornmeal and everything else inside. It gives you it has a good taste to it.
I mean, like I like listen. As long as I don't have to cook it, Until
Hey,
about
my
8 o'clock.
grandma's the one that
And
makes
what
it
was
better.
that,
My
G?
grandma makes it better than I do.
Well, you say your grandmother, you say?
Yeah, she makes it better than I do.
Oh,
She's
okay. So
only
how?
she's listen, she's 80 years old and she cooks
Oh, I
very
love
well too.
your grandmother's 80 years old. Jesus,
Yep.
my
And she
my
cooks.
mother is
Listen, my
83 years
grandmother's
old.
making empanadas.
You're so young. Okay,
Bread.
so did your grandmother like so when your grandmother was making it in the kitchen when you were younger, she would just have you come in there and help her?
I help her once in a while when I'm
Now,
home. Yes, I help
how
her.
did she teach you? How did you know? Because it's very rare
Yeah,
that I mean,
and when she does them on the weekends, I actually learn from her how she uses the dough and everything else, and how she makes
did
it.
you want to learn though? Did
Hey,
you learn from when you were younger
that's
or
how
as
I
an
am. I learned from
adult?
my mom how to cook, and I learned from my grandma how to bake.
I love that. That's so beautiful. And then, so yesterday we were talking about like intimacy and stuff like that. And I think that's a part when you spend some quality time with a person, whether it's your grandmother or a friend or whatever, and you just spend time with that person. Those are those memories that you can hold on to forever. And you got a skill from it too, because it's very rare that you see a man who knows, especially baking. Baking is
This
so
is the first
damn
dish I
hard.
made when I started cooking one time.
I'm sorry. Say that
I made
again.
this one time. This is the first dish I ever made.
Ooh, that's the first dish you ever made.
Yep,
That
when I
looks
cooked.
delicious. What is that? So that's beef steak. That's steak, right?
It's like a stir fry. It's like a stir
Like a stir
fry
fry,
fajita
right?
dish.
It looks like it smells good too.
It was because I put a little bit of when I did all the mixes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Before I did all the cooking, I marinated. I seasoned all my meat and my veggies a little bit.
I love
Then
it.
when
So
I start cooking,
that's like a
I dice
chili.
my onions, I dice my garlic and my onions, place them in there. Then I place the veggies, the meat,
Mm-hmm. Is that really sweet?
a little bit of white red wine to go with it.
A little bit of red wine.
So
Okay, that's good.
put like what
Now, did your
one
grandmother did your grandmother teach you how to, or your mother teach you how to do that too, or you just did that on your own?
I see my mom do it a couple times, but I
Oh,
tried to do
sweet.
my way once and see how it came out. It came out not
And,
bad.
and that's a lot of food. Do you eat all that food by yourself? VP Danny. Danny's looking for pictures. I appreciate you sharing this shit with me and everybody
Yeah,
else in here.
this is what I cooked one time when I was outside. I was making this.
Oh, that looks like a lot of nice. Those look some good steaks,
Yeah, they were this thick.
and they
They were
look
big.
big. And that's just for
Yeah,
you.
this is a Brazilian sirloin. This is sirloin right here.
So, yeah, them just look like some good expensive steak too.
That no, all this I would not eat all this by myself.
I'm about to
Was
say,
actually for me and my this was between me, my dad, my mom, my grandmother, my brother, my sister-in-law.
your whole family. I got you.
Yeah,
Aw,
it's six
are
people.
you the oldest? Are you the oldest?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
I love it.
My brother's 31. He's gonna be 32 this year. I'm gonna be 38 already.
Okay, are you still young though? You're young
Yeah,
guy. You look like you're
I'm
100 years
young, but
old though. No, no. I don't mean to say that so mean. I don't mean to be mean when I say it, but you too young to be looking so old. You look like you got the whole stress of the world on top of you.
I only get stressed out a little bit more. But this is one dish I would like to learn how to make.
I'm about to say, I'm like, you made that shit, but you didn't make that. That's
Oh
from a
hell,
restaurant.
no! This I went out to eating this, but I want to make it at home one day.
Okay, well, you could do anything you want to do. I love it. And what is that? That's still oh wait, hold on. I just fucked up something. Okay, so that's what
So
that.
this
That's a sirloin too with some rice.
so this dish I'm looking at. This is I'm gonna show you. So this is a Mexican dish called tan pequeño. It's you got a nice good strip steak over here,
Okay,
two enchiladas, uh, sweet plantains, your rice, your guac, and your refried beans.
that was the last time you went out. Was that on a date? Was that on a date?
That, no, when I were a friend of mine because she's always in a she
But that's a date.
so yeah because because I'm the only one who's around now for her.
Okay, with me, sometimes a date doesn't always have to be because we're
Fine.
intending to go be married to each other. A date is just
No,
two adults hanging out with each other.
true.
Right?
I
Yeah.
get. But so yeah, we went over there. We had
Move to
that.
the camera, baby, because I don't want you to get.
That was good.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
So yeah, no, when we went that dish is only $22.
I mean, that's a big ass dish. Did you share it? See, that's something like that.
No,
See, this is the
I ate
reason why I
mine.
don't like.
We ordered two of them. She
You
ate
ordered
hers. I ate
two.
mine, and we both finished it. We both finished the whole damn thing.
You what?
Yeah,
You
I
do?
could eat.
You could eat.
Hey, listen. Let me say this to you. When I was actually when I was in my 20s, I used to eat a whole pie of pizza with a 2 liter Coke.
That's way too much. That's way too much.
I could eat.
Why?
That's how I am. I used to eat a
Okay,
lot.
well, I mean, you're a grown man. I can understand. You can't eat like that no more, can you?
Once in a blue moon, maybe I could.
Really? Okay, so all right, so going back to this dating shit. You
Well,
seem
going back
like
to the
you're a
food.
really good guy. You really seem like you got a good head on your shoulder. You seem like you know how to talk to women. You seem that you definitely know how to cook.
Listen, even though I'm a Scorpio, I have a good intention with talking to women. I'm not mean. I'm more polite, and
And what? So why don't you
and I
ask a
li-
woman out on
and
a date?
I know me. I would not let my woman cook. I would do all the cooking. Even though I'm tired as hell from work. I would still do the cooking, and I would
Okay,
still
but
make.
I think you're thinking too deep into it. Because I mean, yes, I mean at
That's
the
how I am.
first date, huh? No, I don't. It's not just you. I think a lot of men think about 4 months from now instead of just thinking about just the date, just the like right now. I think that me and you are on a date right now, VP, bad boy Danny.
Oh,
Because
thank you.
me, huh? It's just me
And
and
I would
you.
like that.
You know, we're on a date right now. We're getting. It's just me
And
and
I would
you.
like that.
You know, we're on a date right now. We're getting to know each other, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, so that's a date. A date doesn't have to be so damn serious where I gotta think about 4 months from now, a year from now, was this woman gonna be my potential wife? It just be two friends just talking to each other and hanging out with each
Exactly.
other.
Yep.
That's how I see dates as. And I feel
Hey,
and it's so hard for me to
that's no problem for me. I like that.
well, I mean, you should do it more often with people in your actual state. And I mean, why not? Why you can't just like you said you went out with your homegirl the other day? That to me that's a date. You got to spend time with your homegirl and just laugh
Because
and joke with
okay,
her.
so let me explain to you what happened to her. So she one time wanted to kill herself. Actually,
Oh, I'll say on the live. You got to be on the live. So
my
some of you
bad.
get on
Sorry,
TikTok. You should
sorry,
know
my
TikTok
bad.
words.
So she wanted to um do something bad one time. So she went to I don't know. She went someplace for a while. Then because her parents sent her away because of what happened.
Right.
So when she came back, I was the only one who was always around her to talk to her because I'm most I'm mo- I was I
I
knew her
feel
from
you.
childhood.
Right. Okay. That makes
So
sense.
ever since that happened, I'm the only one who always talks to her. I'm the one who always calms her down because
That's
she's so
sweet. It's good to have friends like that.
yeah.
And you know what? And that goes to show your character too, because she trusts you so that she could be vulnerable around you.
Yep. And the first day I took her out for breakfast. But when we got back, she stayed in my arms for a bit crying.
I love that. I love that. See, that's intimacy with a friend, right? She trusted
Yep.
you because I think a lot with, especially with me, right? I'm very defensive all the time. Like I don't, as you could tell, I'm really quick to snap on somebody. So, and so that's, and I think it's because of my upbringing and because I'm from New York. We're always on defense mode. So for me to actually be vulnerable around somebody is very, I have to feel safe around you. I have to feel safe around with my emotions to actually be like humble and quiet and submissive type of thing. So and I think for a lot of women we are like that. So we are vulnerable with people. And I think so if you obviously have the type of personality that people could feel vulnerable against, and that's an amazing quality to have.
And that's true. I do
And
agree.
yeah, so that's the reason why I think you should need to just to go out there and go on dates with people. We have so much love to give to people. You need to spread that love, baby.
I know. And
Huh?
listen, but even though I don't go out on dates, I'm always there for people when they need it. Like with my friends,
Mhm.
and they're always in a like. Okay, so my best friend, one of my friends that I grew up with, when he had a hard life with his girlfriend, and then when they broke up with him or they cheated on him, I was always there for him because like he's like my brother actually to me.
Right.
So when he was in a bad state like that, I was always he's always, he calls me and I'm always around there for him.
Oh, that's a good
And
friend.
that's also for each from all my guys and girlfriends that I know that I knew from childhood. I'm always there for everybody like that. I'm not like a person that would sit back.
You don't? Do you judge people? Do you feel like you judge people?
No, I don't. But
Oh, no.
I do judge the ones that the people that break up that cheat and break up with people.
Oh,
That's when
really?
I judge.
Really? Because I'm a cheater. So are you gonna judge me?
Me, listen. If I was with you, just to say it.
Hmm.
If I was with you, I will make sure I make you always happy, and not wanting you to cheat.
I mean,
But
I don't.
I would try to always make you happy and always do cook something good for you that what you want.
Well, I'm not an eater, so that's not what's gonna make
So
me
you don't
happy.
need that much. Okay, but I will make you a cup of coffee every morning.
Oh, I love that. Let me tell you something. If you want to get to my heart, that'd be the first thing to do. If I could wake up to a cup of coffee, oh, I love that. That I don't have to
Me,
sit
listen,
there.
I will make you a cup of coffee every morning before I go to work. That's
But you
what I
know
will
what?
do.
But I want to. But in my, I don't want to say my defense. But I'm not the type of person. I don't cheat because somebody don't make me happy. I get bored very quick. I get bored quickly. So I do get bored quickly. So I
Yeah, you
like the
from
next best thing. So I don't consider myself a cheater. I don't consider myself. I just like because I have to be locked into you, only me and you to actually cheat.
I understand that. But one day, hold on, excuse me. Susu and Sunny, I know you both have your accounts on private. So I won't be able to follow you both until unless you have it unlocked on that part.
All right. I don't even know if they're still. Yeah, but I mean, because a lot of
I
people,
know
because
Susu's there. I know Soso's there.
yeah, you know what it is. Because we're beautiful women. A lot of beautiful women.
I know, and they're the one there. They don't want people to start bugging them and everything else like spamming them with chats and everywhere.
Right,
So,
exactly. Because I think sometimes, I think a lot of times, people see this app as like a dating app, and they think this is a way that you should meet women.
hey, let me say this: if you girls ever coming down to Jersey, I'll definitely I'll grill something. I'll cook for you girls. Actually, I don't mind.
Oh, I love that. We're gonna hold you to it. We're gonna hold
Well,
you
you
to
come.
it, VP.
Well, you hey, listen. I will not judge at least.
What you
Me,
should.
what I've been doing at least, and now what I'm hopefully one of these days I do win.
What do you
I'm
mean you do
definitely
that?
because no, because I'm always playing the lottery because I
Oh,
know how
you.
much the lottery goes also. So
I mean,
this is what I'm doing actually now.
what do you mean you doing
This
what?
is what I've been planning. This is what I've been planning for my future at least more.
Okay, so you have a plans for the future. What's the plans for the future? Go ahead, tell me.
So say if I win the lottery,
Mm-hmm.
I get my ass. I will get my ass will be right out of Jersey, and
Yeah.
I'll be
Oh,
moving down. I'll probably move down to Miami or something that I will enjoy a lot.
yeah. Okay, so have you ever lived outside of Jersey?
I never lived outside of Jersey, but I do go on vacations to Miami or whatever, depending where I want to go.
You
What
like,
part.
man? I never been to Miami. I mean, I live in Florida
I've been
now.
to my listen. I got myself a Airbnb one time in Miami for a week for $775
That's not bad at all. That's not for a whole week. That's not
for a
bad at
whole week.
all.
And me, I'll be outside chilling, having fun,
I
getting
love that.
getting the vibe going. Actually, everywhere. I'm a person who likes to
You like to ride?
vibe like VIBE vibe.
You like to vibe? Oh, you're a cool vibe. I get it. You just like to
Yeah.
chill out. Well, I mean, you're chilling out
I
now.
chill, and I like to. And me, I'm a person who loves to go to like go to clubs, have fun, meet people, and enjoy that part, enjoy the night.
Well, I mean, just enjoy the night, right? So not think about tomorrow.
But
Just enjoy it. Enjoy today. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just enjoy
you know,
today.
listen, me when I go to listen, so where I go, I'm always trying to bring the vibe and have fun. Like if I go to Cancun, Florida, wherever.
Okay. So you like to travel?
Yep, I love to travel.
Oh, I love that. I love to travel too. I haven't traveled in a very long time, but I do like to
Well,
travel. I like to explore
one
it.
day I might actually plan a trip down to Cancun maybe next year maybe. Who knows?
Have you ever been to Cancun?
I've been there five times already.
Good morning, Arthur.
I've been to Cancun 5 times. I've been on cruises already 8 times already.
Yeah, I've been to. I mean, I've been on a lot of cruises, and I think when you're on cruise, you see every single island. Good morning, handsome.
It all depends on where you go.
Where you go? Well, I mean, like I said, I don't like cruises. I mean, I think a lot of people like, because I'm not a drinker and I'm not a eater. So to me, it's like staying on a cruise is a lazy man's vacation because you don't really got to do anything on a cruise. Everything gets done for you. I like to go, I like to explore different places. So like, I like to go like little small towns and like to go to like the
So,
little museums in a small
okay, so
town.
where would you like to go visit next? If you go travel.
Well, I'm honest. My goal is to go there. I would really love, honestly, I would really love to just jump in a car and just drive around the whole entire country and do like, I mean, of course, I mean, I'm from New York and I live in Florida. I lived in Georgia as well. So the East Coast, I've definitely drove up and down and explored the East Coast. But I would definitely love to go more west and drive through, especially like the middle of the country, and just drive through like Kansas and Kentucky, and like I never even been to Chicago before, so I would like to
I do
drive
drive
around the
down to
country. I love
Florida.
it.
I do take an 18 and I drive down to Florida, and it's actually kind of fun.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I do drive down to Florida or Virginia sometimes.
Right. I mean,
It, 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 it's a
I've
good drive.
definitely drove back and forth from New York to Florida plenty of fucking times. I mean, that's a good trip.
Where in
But
Florida
it's
do you
like,
mostly go?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Where in Florida do you mostly go?
Well, I live in Florida now. I live in Tampa.
Okay, I've been to Tampa before.
Yeah, I love Tampa. Good morning, ATL. Yeah,
No, no,
I live.
no. If I do take another vacation, I come down to Tampa, and
Absolutely. And if you ever come to Tampa, hit me up. I could definitely show you around. I'm still
hey,
exploring it.
I'll take you up on that actually.
I know, absolutely. I mean, I always tell people that if you're ever in my town, hit me up because I would definitely like to spend some time with you and hang out with you because I'm a people person. I love people. So
Well, show me around.
good
Show me
morning,
around.
ATL. I would definitely show you around, ATL. How you doing this
Good
morning?
morning.
Good
Morning.
I'm
morning.
sitting out in I'm sitting in a dark parking lot in a rainy Atlanta waiting on my physical therapy door to open. I go to
Oh,
physical therapy 3 times a week.
and
Oh
then
my,
you had
what
an
time is it by
early.
you right now?
Good morning,
So I'm in
Tanya.
the middle of
You're
the parking lot with a bunch of police cars around me.
oh
Uh,
shit.
yeah, I'm in a dark parking lot here and a bunch of cop cars all around me. Of course, there's a police precinct right here.
Well, why the police over there then? They're just sitting up, drinking
It's a
coffee.
police. It's a police precinct.
Oh, okay, that
It's
makes
right
sense.
next door to my physical therapy, man.
Oh,
It freaking me
okay,
out
that
the
makes
first
sense.
time I came here, and cops are all around me. I freaked out. I'm like, what the hell going
I
on?
would too, especially at 7 o'clock in the morning. I can understand why
Yeah.
that would freak you out.
And it's dark out here too. I'm in this parking lot. Nobody's here till the physical therapy people come.
Well, because you're an early bird, that's why you got there
Yeah,
too
yeah, I
early.
am. That's true. I believe in getting up early. So
I believe in getting up early too. I'm an early bird as well. That's why that's the old people shit.
yeah, you're right. Hey, I was raised to get up early. I've been working my whole life, so
I
nothing new.
know. That's what. Yeah, I was raised to wake up early. There was no such thing as sleeping in. I don't know how to sleep in.
No, oh hell no.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't know what
fuck
that
that
is to
shit.
sleep in. I
I'm but
know.
Yes,
listen, I'm up every damn day at the same damn time. I don't give a shit what time it is. I still get up early as hell. I don't care.
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
do too. I'm
I'm,
automatically 5:30. I jump up.
yeah. Well,
sometimes
shit, I
I
get up
listen.
even early. I get up like
When I
around
pass
3.
out, excuse me. When I pass out, I'm mostly up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Doesn't matter
Yeah,
what day it is.
yeah. Me too.
That mostly means
I'm
I'm
the same.
weekends.
Good morning, my beautiful Tanya. Mr. ATL, my question of the day is: since you up here and you waiting for your physical therapist, what was the best birthday you ever had?
Oh man. Oh wow. Uh, I think when I was in my 40s. I had
Mm-hmm.
just got divorced, and
What
I started
happened?
dating my. Yeah, I was in my 40s, and I got divorced for the second time, and I was dating my high school sweetheart, and I had to go buy me a house, and she gave me like the down payment for my birthday.
Well,
I mean,
that's
Oh,
yeah,
that's nice.
nice.
cause her family had a lot of money, and we
Uh-huh.
was very poor. We was very poor, but I knew her all through school, and so when I got divorced, we started dating, and she just, man, I couldn't believe this woman actually gave me the down payment on my house for my birthday. You know,
That's
my birthday.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was, and we still friends today, and her kids are like my kids. I mean, we never got married, but we're very close. So that was
You're
the best birthday I ever
friends.
had.
I love that. That's a real friend, right? A friend that
Yeah.
somebody would do something for you without wanting anything in return.
Exactly. It wasn't even about the money. It's just that she had
Right.
it and she just helped me out. So, yeah. So it was
That's
great, man.
beautiful. and then she didn't think any part of it. She didn't think of, oh, well, now you owe me because I gave you this
No.
down payment.
Well, I'm sure she probably wanted us to get married at some point. I'm sure her kids want us to get married. I just have been married 2.5 times, and I couldn't do it again.
Right. I completely understand what you feel. I could never do that shit again. So.
Yeah. But I still love her. I mean, we cool and everything, but I just couldn't tie that knot again.
No, I get it. Because why? And for what? But why? What would be the purpose?
Yeah, and I was younger then, so I see her wanting to do it,
Right.
But yeah, I just couldn't do it, man.
But that's beautiful though that she would do that for you.
Yeah, $20,000. This back in like
Damn.
the 90s. I mean, come on, that's crazy. I couldn't believe it.
I mean, it sounds like an amazing birthday. That really does.
Yeah.
And you wasn't expecting it. Good morning, Ricky. And you wasn't expecting it either, I'm sure.
No, exactly. No, I never asked women. I'm the kind of guy I grew up taking care of women. I was raised to be a gentleman. I wasn't a guy that used women. So for women to give me something, I was like, "What's this?" I thought it was strings attached, and she was like, "No, that's no strings attached. You're my friend. I love you." So yeah, man. I mean, we still, she and I still go to events today. Matter of fact, we going to our class reunion in a month, so we hang out.
Nice. What?
She's cool.
What year is your reunion?
Well, we actually had our 50th yesterday. To show how old I am. We had our 50th last year, so I'm 68 years old. I graduated in 74.
Wow, Jesus, I wasn't even born yet.
I know, but but I'm in better shape than most of these young guys.
You sure are. Yesterday, I took my mother yesterday to my mother's 83, and so she's a snowbird. She goes back and forth from New York to Florida. So now she has a house over here in Florida. So she keeps on planning things for us to do. So yesterday was a seniors fashion show at the YMCA. And let me tell you something, these seniors was dressed to the T. They had heels on. They were like 94 years old, walking down the aisle with their heels on and their outfits, and they were doing
just my kind of woman.
Thing. Yeah. Cause you know what? I could have seen you be there. I could have seen you be there with your flyness, walking up and down these aisles, showing off your clothes. Because I mean, these ladies were doing their damn thing. And my mother would tell me that lady's 94, that lady's 97, and you would have never known these women were this old, especially walking around in heels.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. And I think it's because of your generation. And I would say that it's so used to getting up early, moving around, going out, doing things. I think that's what keeps you guys young at heart.
I agree. I really agree. Our work ethics and, and I'm not knocking it. I got great kids and grandkids. Some of them are good. Some of them I don't even want to see. But, it's just, I'm just saying, I think that we came up and, we were challenged a little bit more in terms of being better people. Now it's like, do what the hell you want to do. Morality and those things don't matter anymore. And I think that's a part of having a healthy life too.
And a lot of people they want the quick way of doing things. Less is best. They want to do less work, but they want the more profit out of it.
Exactly. That's not how it works.
Right, and there's a lot of lazy people out, and I think, and even with this with this AI stuff going on, to me it's just like, yeah, it's nice that people, we have these computers that do everything for us, but what kind of people are we gonna be?
As lazy,
even more lazy and lazy and lazy. There's nothing wrong with getting out and working hard at all.
And Miss A, you know what, Miss A, I was very disappointed. I'm from a very big family, and I just found out that one of my nieces is a gold digger. And I'm like, she's so beautiful. I mean, she's beautiful. And, I'm telling her, get your education. Then I find out she's a gold digger. I'm like, don't be relying on
my coffee.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gold diggers. You don't watch gold diggers on YouTube. And she's one of these girls. I'm like, girl, don't do this. You're going to get kidnapped. You'll get kidnapped.
How old is she, though?
22. She's beautiful.
Okay, well, she's young. When you young.
I know, but I get it. But I'm saying with gold digger, the whole thing is like a nice guy will approach her. She won't have nothing to do with him unless he's driving a Lamborghini or something. And then you run back to this guy. Then next thing you know, you're in Mexico being prostituted. So it's a lot of sex trafficking. And so these girls got to be careful, man. Just because the guy got a nice car. You know?
I mean, but again, do you remember when you was 21 years old and young? You didn't think about shit like that. You thought you had the
No,
rest of the whole world in front of
Hello,
you.
I
Adrian.
know. I had a convertible,
Give me
man, and all the
greetings.
girls jumped in, but I wasn't trying to kidnap them.
Oh,
You
man,
know,
you think people trying to? You think so? That you think people just try to kidnap you now?
no,
They just
no,
try
I'm
to
saying
kidnap
it's a
you?
lot of sex trafficking.
Is there?
A lot of sex trafficking. That's all. I don't want. Oh, I see my therapist going in. I got 5 minutes, but yeah, that guy beats the crap out of me. But I feel better afterwards.
I know. My mother says the same thing too when she goes to physical therapy. She comes out, she's like, "Oh," but it's like, but you need that though. You need that move their muscles and
Yeah,
move them.
I'd rather have that chick do it though. The chick do but much better though.
Of course,
And they got
come on in, cool ass. Do you
yeah,
think that women are more? I feel like women are more aggressive when they do that. Like I feel like men are more gentler.
yes, and that's what I want, an aggressive woman. I love that. I love aggressive women.
Okay, so we were talking about that earlier before you go in. Okay, have you ever had a woman? I had a man over here earlier was saying that he likes an aggressive woman as well, right?
Hell
And
yeah.
and so he had a woman or his wife. It was just like, listen, I don't want you to be with anybody else. I just want you to just be me and you. And he loved that about her. That she was just like, no, I want to just be me and you. I don't want you with nobody else. I don't think
Oh,
I
that
don't
was a
think I've ever
different type of
told a man
aggressive
that.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about
Really?
not aggressive in that way, not to control my life, but I mean for
Really,
it's been
right?
intimate and she approached me and said, "This is what I want." I love that. You know, tell
Really?
me what you want, baby.
I don't think I've ever done that in my whole 49 years of
Really?
living. I don't think I've ever told a man, listen, I just want it to be just me and you.
Oh, me and you. I was just saying, like, you know, if you're in a relationship with a woman and she's forward and very aggressive, don't be docile. Just say, hey, this is what I want, man. Tell me. I love that. I don't like, you know, I want a woman to be assertive. You know, that turns me on, man.
It seems like it turns a lot of men on.
I like strong women. Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
like to be strong. I don't. I
Oh,
hate being
no,
strong. I don't like
but
being.
you are strong. Believe it or not, you are strong, though.
I know, but I don't want to because I have to be. Not
Yeah,
because
I
I
get
want
it.
to be.
I get
Not
it.
because I want
But
to be.
Has
Like
to
if
be
I could
strong.
be like in my soft girl, like, oh, you're gonna take care of me and oh, you're gonna do everything for me and all.
you can
I'm
be
glad to do
both.
that.
You can be both. You can be both.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Because
All
because I feel for me, I feel like when you're an aggressive person, people expect aggression out of you. You know what I mean? So they expect you to do everything. Oh, Agent's gonna take care of it. Agent can
Ah,
do it. Agent. So they let
yeah.
you, do
I, I I see that. I can see that. Yeah.
right. And so the next, I'm doing all the work. Like every when people like say that in the good morning, they're like, "Good morning, queen." I'm like, I don't want to be a queen. I want to be a princess. I want to be a princess. I want to be taken care of. I don't want to be a queen.
I
I'm
love
tired of
it.
being a queen. I'm tired of making the decisions on my own. I don't want to
I
do
hear
that.
you. I hear
Yeah.
you.
So I don't think I've ever been enough. So I mean, I think there's probably one time in my whole entire life that a man has ever made me feel like a princess. I didn't have to do
Wow.
anything.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
because I'm aggressive. I've met a lot of men who like aggressive women, and I gotta
Yeah.
be aggressive all the damn time, and I don't like that at all.
You originally from New York?
Yeah, well, I was born and raised there.
What borough?
Well, I'm not in the borough. I'm from Long Island. I'm from
Okay.
what they used to call Long Island was the country. They say Long Island is the
Yeah.
country. And then
Right.
I moved, and then I moved to Georgia, and I was like, oh, I wasn't in the country at all.
Yeah, my girlfriend is from the Bronx, and
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry, she's from Brooklyn. She's
You
from
from
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn?
so and we go and visit. I don't want to live there, but I love visiting just to go up there just to eat the food and everything. But I never would live there, but I just love visiting New York.
I mean, I love New York. Honestly, I've been to a lot of cities before, and there's no other city. Like, I mean, no offense with you, ATL, but
No, I agree.
Atlanta's overrated.
Oh well, I won't say that though. That's just an opinion. But no, I agree with you. New York is great, but yeah, that's just opinion overrated because I mean Atlanta got a lot of good things. I mean, where our civil rights. I mean, we matched this country to making good sense. Dr. King, Marvin Gaye, we got all kind of people down here that have helped this country, man. I'm telling you.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
it has history. It is surprising to me. Well, it's not really surprising to me, but when I moved to Georgia, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I moved to
What
Cartersville.
city? Oh,
I, moved,
Cartersville.
I was in Cartersville, right? So
Yeah,
that was
you
like
was in
the
the
worst
country.
part to live in. Like, I was
Yeah, you
real
was in the
country.
country.
I was and it was a good old boy network.
Yeah, Redneck Villa.
Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that. So I was like in a complete culture shock because again, I'm from New York where they said Long
Right.
Island was the country. And then
Yeah.
I moved to Cartersville, and I was like,
Yes.
what the fuck?
A lot of rednecks up there, girl. A lot of rednecks.
A lot. They were always trying to figure me out. They were trying to find out what coloring I was. I was like,
Right,
listen,
right. Who are you? What's your race is? I like not how your haters.
yeah, I wasn't used to it. I wanted to move. I wanted to, within 3 months, I was ready to go back to New York. I was like,
Yeah, I'll
let me
talk to you
out of
later.
here.
I gotta get me a pickup truck.
Yeah, I
Oh
didn't know
shit! I gotta go in. They open the door, baby.
For me.
They just opened the door. I gotta go in. All
Okay,
right,
you
guys,
have a
take
great
care.
time. All right,
All right,
nice
bye. All right,
meeting you.
dude, take
Bye.
care, man, Mr. V.
He said goodbye. Hey, you
Hey,
have a great
lady.
day.
Hey, Adrian. It's nice to see your face now, huh?
Yeah, it's my face. It's my
You're
face.
pretty.
Hi, this is my face.
You're pretty.
I'm trying to find glasses that match my outfit. I usually have glasses that match my outfit, and I don't have any glasses. I do have glasses. Yeah, no, it's Cartersville. It's Cartersville.
I wear glasses when I'm home, but I wear contacts when I'm out.
I'm sorry. Say that again,
I
Danny.
wear both contacts and glasses.
You wear contacts. You know, let me tell you something about. I used to wear glasses all my life, right? So I always wore glasses. When I turned 35, I was like, oh, I want to get the LASIK surgery, right? So I got the LASIK surgery and didn't have to wear glasses ever again. I mean, I was able to see through things. But then after I turned 40, I started having to wear glasses again. So I went back and I'm like, I thought I was supposed to have like a lifetime guarantee. They're like, no, after you hit 40, your eyes are going to change anyway and you're going to have to wear glasses. I was like, well, I wish I would have known that shit before I got the surgery because then I would have never had the surgery. So now I still got to wear glasses.
Listen, but I say this, you look very beautiful with glasses.
Oh, thank you. I think so. I think so
Hey,
too.
but listen, hey, I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta get in also to work. But listen, if you're on later, I'll come back to you live.
Okay, baby. I have to go to work soon anyway. I got to sign into work. I'd like to go.
It was nice. It's very nice meeting you.
It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for a great conversation. I really appreciate you, Dan.
Anytime.
All right. You have a great day at work
If you
today.
have another topic to talk about, I'm down for it also.
I have topics every day. Like tomorrow, I go be in the office, so I'll be back on live on Thursday morning.
Sounds good.
Okay, sounds good. All right, bye, baby. I love you. Boom, me a kiss. Thank you. I did say Cartersville. That's what I said. I just say it with a New York accent. It's Cartersville. It's Cartersville. I didn't know where I was moving to, Miss Brenda. I didn't know. I was like, when I seen a cotton field when I saw a cotton field, I said, what the fuck? This cotton, they still make cotton in Georgia? I didn't know they make cotton. That's how much I didn't know. I didn't realize how sheltered I was because you're from New York, you think you know everything. And then I moved to the South and I was like, I don't know shit. Hey, Philly. Well, I'm going to sit here go over here and play some music for you guys because I don't like sitting here and showing my face. And because then the crazies come out here, Miss Brenda. The crazies. I actually had a good morning today. I actually had a great morning today. Did you guys have a good morning today? Did you have a good Sunday? Yeah, Alexa, volume 5.